You know, young rich niggas. We never really have no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though. If your metro don't trust you, I'ma shoot you. Raindrop, drop top, putting the dick at the buttocks, fucking your bitch to the dot. Cooking no dope in the crock pot. Niggas have nothing for some shit. I got the money, no chopper shit. I got the gang and they gon' get you. No bitches, bad and bougie. Cooking no dope with no ooze. Thinking the better dude. Bad and bougie. Cooking no dope with no ooze. Yeah. Bad to the bone. Okay, let me stop it. Yo, what's good with y'all boys, man? It's a beautiful day to be alive, man. It's a beautiful day to be alive, bro. A beautiful day to be alive, man. I hope y'all are having a blessed, amazing day. We're gonna get into the stream today. We're gonna have a good stream. Niggas be cap rapping and shit, but I really do feel like Sky Crew is like the best community to have. It's always bro's last time doing something. You need to be cooking that lean. Hey, man. Nah, you funny for that. Yo, you're funny for that. You funny as hell for that. I get it. I get it. Yo, if I actually cooked lean on stream, would I get banned? Would I get banned? My birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday, Gerard. Would I get banned if I cook lean on stream? Last time gooning? Yo, chat. Nah, I can't ask that. Some of y'all are minors. Let me lock in. I can't ask that. I was gonna ask when was the last time y'all gooned, but I feel like that would be unprofessional of a streamer. Okay, first off, let's get to the sports talk real quick, bro. How do y'all feel about the first round of the NBA playoffs? How was that? Was any of y'all watching? Bro, I feel like the first round of the NBA playoffs was absolute peak. Absolute peak. Y'all saying buns? That shit was peak in my opinion, bro. I was actually watching the games. I was on City Skylines watching that game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The shit was tough. Y'all watching the game tonight? That's why I'm streaming early. I'm trying to watch the game tonight. I'm not gonna lie. It's Sixers and Knicks. I gotta see that motherfucker. Sixers and Knicks. Yo, shout out Zephyr, man. Your team sucks. But nah, Sixers and Knicks, I gotta see that shit. And then Timbs and Spurs, I want to see Wemby go crazy. Wemby versus Gobert, Rudy gonna be top tier matchup, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta see that motherfucker. Jokic eliminated. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Denver might need to fire that new head coach, bro. I don't know why they got rid of Mike Malone, bro. He might have been a dickhead, but he would. Hey, they was winning. They had that dog in them. I watched that whole series, bro. The Timberwolves were not a better team than the Nuggets, player for player. If I'm being honest, because Ant was injured, DiVincenzo got injured, but that nigga Jaden McDaniels, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. Timberwolves had heart. Also, Embiid, yo. We gotta start having some uncomfortable conversations about Embiid, bruh. That series, yo. That nigga Embiid is tough. Yo. He fresh out of surgery, pulled off a 3-1 comeback. That boy tough. Orlando's sorry as fuck. They pissed me off. I wanted to see the Pistons get knocked out so bad. That would have been the funniest thing ever. They pissed me off. Orlando's such. Yo, I'm low-key kind of glad, though, that the Pistons won now. Because if the Magic advanced, they were going to get swept. Now, I don't think the Pistons are going to win the next series. Who are they playing? Who are the Pistons playing? They're Eastern Conference, right? They're playing the Cavs. Yeah, I got Cavs in that. I'm not going to lie. And the Cavs aren't even that good either, bruh. Can we see your City Skylines? My PC will literally blow the fuck up. I don't know about that. Hey, maybe at the end of the stream. Because I'm working on this new city, and this shit look good as fuck. I low-key kind of want to show y'all. But it's not ready yet, though. I got to add public transportation in that motherfucker. So, just wait. Once it's done, I'll show y'all. See, I don't want lean, but I don't mind joining for free. Chat, have any of y'all actually tried lean? Like, dead ass. Have y'all ever tried lean? Y'all, because I'm going to be honest. Hey, lean is some sort of drug, bro. I ain't going to lie. That shit. Did I tell y'all about the story of... I've told y'all about the story of me trying lean. I need to post that on the cloud, though. That would be a good story to post. I got to post that on the main. First time trying lean. Have I never told y'all? Are we going to do a story? Do y'all want to start off with a story time real quick? Because we got some good videos. We got 2 drama videos, and I'm going to give y'all the option on the next video to watch. And then, hey, we were supposed to do a Discord event, but nobody wanted to put their teachers in the drive, so we're not doing it today. That's y'all fault. Y'all got to join the Discord and participate in the Discord events if y'all want to do them, or else I have no reason to do them. So instead of that, I could tell a story time. I'll tell a story time. I'm in a story time type of mood. I'll tell one. But also, we are also at the end of the stream, since we are finished with The Walking Dead, but I still need something to look forward to at the end of these streams. We're going to be watching The Amazing Digital Circus, all right? This is going to be at the end of the stream, so if you're not in tune with the hype, or if you watched it before, it's going to be at the end of the stream. It's going to be the first time I watched it. We're going to do 2 episodes. Y'all saying ew. Y'all are saying ew. But I've been told to watch it. All right? So, look, I don't know. Look, niggas be talking crazy about the community. I don't know if it's that bad. I ain't ever watched it before. So, I'm going to try it out. If I don't like it, I'll drop it. But we're going to try it out at the end of stream. End of stream. All right? And we're going to be doing that. I think we're going to do that the rest of the week probably. If I like it. Y'all can be disgusted. Yada, yada, yada. We're going to do the bullshit before. Y'all will be fine. Y'all will be fine. Shut up. All right? Also, PSA, I'm going to start doing more sports on the cloud. So expect an NBA, maybe a swish out type of reaction on the cloud. I'm going to try to do... I think I know the exact video I'm finna watch. I'm finna start doing some NBA content on the cloud for the playoffs. So, I know exactly the video I'm finna watch. I'm gonna watch it off stream first. And then I'm gonna watch it on stream. After I'm done with that. Y'all can... stop it with the trash emojis, bro. We still gonna watch... we watching that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Alright? Anyways. Let's get back to it. So, here's what I'm really planning on doing today, though. Okay? We have, should we just do a story time? Did y'all want the story time right now? I might as well just tell y'all what, me and my lean experience, bro. I might as well. That's a good story. I forgot about it. It's a really good story, though. Should I go ahead and tell the story time? Who is here? I think my parents are here. Fuck it. I don't care. I'll tell the story. Let me open up a window. It's hot as shit in here. Oh, the air just got turned on. It's not enough, though. I need to air out the room. All right. Okay. Let's get to it. Should we do some reacts? And let's do 2 reactions and then let's do story time. 2 reactions, then story time. All right? Or at least 1 reaction, then story time. I low-key, if any of y'all are Blackboy Max fans, I heard this new song by him. It's tough. I want to low-key listen to it real quick. I ain't gonna lie. Blackboy Max Elastiboy. Heard this shit is tough. Let's go ahead and give it a listen.
Your girl treating you well?
Chris. And it's just...
Oh shit, home government.
Okay. I like the beat. I'm gonna be honest. I fuck with the beat.
You did, y'all. Young a nigga, I be going to the same. Hit it from the back, we sound like we a band. I'm a last boy, I play with rubber bands. Everybody on my dick when we fence. I don't like any nigga like the ring. I'm a superstar, I'm like Himalayan. To the puddle, we ain't never gonna land.
Wait, hold on. Yo, chat, this actually, hold on.
I'm blessing the throne, better move back. And I get so high off a move rap. I think I'm sitting on watch that. Don't go against the game, you gon' lose that. We fight out, you don't wanna do that. My brothers
You got like a Uzi flow to this motherfucker. I like it though. I like it.
They hungry, they fiending to shoot that. Late fly when I fly with the pilot. When I rock in my hand, I get the wallet. He don't match up, I'ma put him on the island. Hey, Yeezy on the almost started flying. Straight swag and new mink coat designer. Big boy Joe got me on the iPhone. I be spending these racks like it's tired.
I'm saying it's alright. I look you fuck with it.
Empire resemble Rome. It's only right and Prince sit on the throne. We Olympian, I'm going for gold. So do gymnastics, baby. Do gymnastics, baby. Flip over pole. Do gymnastics, baby. Stress so you so. My way like a brain strike. My way like a brain strike. We driving a ring. Everything get ringed up. These hoes already made it up. They can't get no ring yet. That's why you can find it nowhere. They searching on me.
This shit calm. This shit calm. I like it. It's calm. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be the same thing over and over again though. But it's calm. Don't know how I feel about this. I like it. Like it's kind of like I get Uzi vibes from it. I get Nine Vicious vibes from it because of the beat, like that that shit. That's just from Nine. I like it though. I think niggas don't like it because it's Black Boy Max. I'm gonna be honest, but I think this shit tough. He's improving. It's better than a lot of shit I've heard. I still think his best song might be Pink Dreads, but this shit tough too. Nah, Beaver Skin. He has this one song. I was on Spotify randomly one day, just driving, scrolling through songs. I heard Beaver Skin. I'm like, who the fuck is this? I look at my phone. I'm like, this is Max? That shit tough too. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's mid. I think that's good. I think that's like an 8.2 out of 10. I'll fuck with it. Beat kind of carried. Now the beat's crazy, but he do bad on the song. I'll fuck with it. I'll fuck with it. I'll fuck with that. That's calm. All right. Let's get to this. Let's get to this. The beat went hard. That's what I'm saying. Okay, let's get to this first react. Let's do two. We'll do like 2 reacts, and then I'll tell the story. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. When a lawsuit destroys your life in 24 hours. Okay, I don't know if y'all been on Twitter, but I've low-key seen a little bit of this controversy. Apparently, some JP Morgan shit. I'm gonna just click on the video and let y'all see it, bro. But the whole controversy is kind of funny. This is gonna be an interesting video. Cordell cut all of the yap out. Let's just get straight to it.
This is the craziest lawsuit I've read in a long time, because this Wall Street lawsuit essentially claims that a powerful executive turned a junior banker into her personal servant for months. But now people are digging into the details and the story isn't quite adding up. It's getting weirder and weirder as every hour unfolds here on Twitter. So the person at the center of all this is Chirayu Rana, a former Wall Street employee who worked with both Morgan.
Bro, this image right here has been going triple platinum on Twitter recently, bro. I didn't heard about this whole shit. This whole controversy, I think it popped off like a couple of days ago on Twitter, and it's about him and then this woman. And the whole shit funny as fuck. But they've been clowning the fuck out of this nigga. They've been saying he looks like Tum Tum Shahar.
Stanley and JP Morgan. He filed a lawsuit accusing senior executive Lorna Hajdini, an executive director in leveraged finance, of months and months of alleged.
Yo, I'm not going on Omegle. Stop that shit. I would get banned. Stop that shit, bro. I'm starting to get tired of seeing that shit.
Abuse and control behind closed doors. Right away, the claims get a lot of attention, and I feel like I have never received more whiplash from a case than this. When I first read through everything, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. But then suddenly, the tides turned, and everything got crazier. But it's safe to say, from the start, there was a lot of details here. They were very specific and horrifying, especially if you take it at face value. It looked like one of those cases that could genuinely blow up the inside of a major firm. The kind of story where people go, okay, even if half of that is true, this is a massive problem. And originally, this was filed as an anonymous person, but then people found out who was behind it, and people started digging into Rana, his timeline, and how the story actually came together. And now, this is where things are starting to turn, it seems like. But quick disclaimer, this is a lawsuit, so everything's alleged. There's no way that we can actually confirm anything here. All we can cover is what's currently unfolding on the internet. But regardless, it's one hell of a story. But apparently before this lawsuit was even filed, there was a very similar version of the story already out there on the internet. The only problem is there was some very key details changed. So what did Tiranu Rana actually claim in the lawsuit? So according to the original filing, Rana alleges that while working under Lorna, their professional relationship turned into something pretty personal, to put it lightly. He claimed that eventually it became coercive and controlling, and that it went on for months on months. So he portrayed this as an ongoing thing where, according to him, he felt pressured into a relationship that he couldn't easily get out of, especially given the power difference between a junior employee and a senior executive. And I mean, obviously, that claim can be career ruining and pretty much life ruining, especially for a high level executive in a well-known company. The lawsuit describes a pattern of behavior where boundaries are repeatedly crossed, with Rana alleging that his career and position were used as leverage. But now you have new allegations coming out against Rana that claim that Hajini was never his direct boss at all. So apparently she didn't even have anything to do with his bonuses either. But I get how an executive could still have power over you even if you don't directly respond to them. It's just interesting to keep in mind that they didn't have a direct professional relationship. So the court documents have now been deleted, but in them, he claimed that Hajini showed up to his house, demanding intercourse. Okay, but that's not even close to the worst of it. So at one point, the lawsuit claims Hajini made a whole bunch of degrading remarks about his personal life and his relationships, and an alleged comment saying that she doesn't think that his wife has cannons like hers, which again, I mean, people zeroed in on that because how bizarre does that sound for a woman to say that? And there's also
Okay, so I feel like you could explain this a little bit better. But okay, basically what's going on, right? Because I've seen this shit on Twitter. So, this guy right here, right? Let's go. This guy right here. Where is he? Where did he show him? This guy right here made an accusation. He filed a lawsuit that this woman who also works at JP Morgan with him. This woman right here, right? Who is in a higher position. She's in a higher position in the company than him, right? Basically, she basically coerced him or forced him to have sex with her, or else she would like fire him. That's basically what he said, right? Mind you, this guy right here, he has a wife. So that was like the lawsuit. There was a lot of crazy shit. He kind of got into it right here. He said, basically, Hajini is the woman right now. I think her name is Laura Eugenie, and then the other guy is the John Doe in the situation, right? So basically, he was like, yeah, she insulted my wife. She called my wife a fish head, Asian fish head or whatever. I don't know if that's a slur or whatever. And basically, he also said that she was like, they were in the office together and she was like rubbing her boobs and just talking about, oh yeah, I know you want to fuck these big cannons. This is all accusations that he said. That's what he said, right? He said she said those, right? And then it gets worse because apparently he then said, hopefully he gets into this later, but apparently he then says that she forcibly like removed his pants and gave him head without his consent, basically saying that she essayed him, which and niggas was clowning this on Twitter because how the fuck do you forcibly get like the shit was like what? And it just keeps on getting worse.
Cannons like hers, which again, I mean, people zeroed in on that because how bizarre does that sound for a woman to say that? And there's also claims in the lawsuit about manipulation and the use of substances. And the way it's written, it's meant to feel detailed because even if part of that was true, it would be a massive issue, not just for the people involved, but for the company itself. But again, everything hinges on if the story holds up or not. Meanwhile,
yeah, also, he had no proof of this shit at all. He had no proof of this shit at all.
Jeannie's team did release a statement saying they categorically deny all allegations, and she never engaged with any inappropriate conduct with this individual of any kind and has never been to the location where the alleged assault supposedly.
I've never heard or seen a woman referring to her boobs as Candace. And that was kind of the thing that kind of made this shit suspicious. Because when I first seen this whole shit go viral on Twitter, I was like, what the fuck is this, right? And I started looking into it and started looking at the accusations. I'm like, yo, who, like, the shit just didn't look real. Because, like, he also said that she called him, like, a little brown boy and that she had a fetish for Indians. And it was just like, what? Shit sounds like it came straight from a porno, gang. And then the canon and shit, it's like, what?
Took place. And that caused a lot of people to start looking into Rana's past. And that's where things get pretty detailed. So now you have a very serious lawsuit starting to run into some very serious problems. Because about 10 months before filing this lawsuit, Rana had gone to a legal chatbot asking for advice on a case that sounds very familiar here. Except there's some key details that are off here. So in an earlier version, he wasn't even talking about JP Morgan. He was talking about Morgan Stanley, which, to be fair, he did work at both. So at first, that might not seem like a huge deal, but then it gets a little weirder because in that version of the story, the alleged abuser was male, not female. Same kind of scenario, same type of allegations, just different names, a different company, different genders. So now it suddenly doesn't look like someone describing a real situation. It starts to look like someone testing out different versions of the same story. Almost kind of like if you were trying to see what would stick. And the similarities here are pretty obvious.
So this is obviously fake at that point. So he was just, so okay, here's what probably happened, right? Old buddy right here, Tutum Shahor. I'm just going to call him Tutum Shahor from now on. He probably got fired from JP Morgan. And to get some money back or to potentially, you know, get some money back because he got fired, he just tried to file this lawsuit. But here's the thing though, right? If that is true, did he come up with them insults about his wife? Because he called his wife a fish head. You say that's how you think about your wife? That's what you think about? What the fuck? That shit crazy.
Of a story, same structure and the same type of relationship, but the key details like the company and the gender of the person he's accusing are very different. So it kind of sounds like someone's testing different versions of the same scenario, almost like they were trying to figure out how to frame it. But regardless, I mean, his claims are insane. And if any of it's true, it's extremely alarming. But I have seen people say, well, just because you asked some lawyer for advice and changed some details doesn't mean it's made up. And maybe that's true, but it does look...
Nah, I think it is made up because at first we heard a male doing it and now it's a woman. Seems like you're just trying to accuse somebody of this shit. Like, this shit do sound kind of made up.
Very strange for him. And this will definitely come out in any future lawsuits going forward. Because if it's confirmed that he actually made this entire lawsuit up, what was the end goal here? I guess, like, to move up the company ladder, get a big payday, or write out the weirdest fan fiction ever? Or maybe just call his wife a whole bunch of slurs. I don't know. But it was also revealed that before he made all this public in a lawsuit, last May, he submitted an internal complaint where he tried to have the company settle with him for millions of dollars. So, I mean, that could answer some things. But obviously, the internet did its thing, and they found a property of his worth $1.7 million. But, yeah, I guess...
He has a $1.7 million property? What? You know what this sounds like? This sounds like he probably had an affair, and he tried, and his wife found out. So he made this big elaborate lie, and then to test his gangster, he actually filed a lawsuit. That's what it kind of sounds like, bro. Because if you already got money, why are you doing this
shit? Obviously, that's messed up if this is all not made up. But unfortunately for him, I mean, instead of sounding like something that's pulled from real conversations, some of his claims just read almost overwritten, like they were designed to sound shocking, which again doesn't prove anything by itself. But when you pair that with the chatbot version, it just doesn't look too good for him. Lawsuits like this live and die on credibility. So it's not always about what's being claimed, it's about whether the person making these claims can be seen as consistent, reliable, and believable over time. The defense is absolutely going to point to the earlier chatbot prompt and say, why why does the same scenario exist months earlier with different details? And they'll probably argue that the story isn't even stable, and even if there were real events behind all this, and again, it's looking a little doubtful right now, so that might be a no. But if a court determines that the claims were knowingly false or misleading, that could open the door for some serious consequences for the guy, like dismissal of the case, financial penalties, or even countersuits. And personally, I'm thinking a countersuit is very likely if this is fake. I don't know what world he would be in to not
this
get
has to be
sued.
defamation because the name of the person, okay, especially if this is fake, now you just outed Laura Hajib. You publicly just slandered her name on false pretenses for no reason. So if that's the case, he can actually sue you for defamation and she'll win that case 9 times out of 10. Because it's very public.
For making stuff like this up if it comes back that none of this was real. But another reason why he might be cooked here is he didn't just name Hajini as the defendant. No, the guy also went after the entire bank. He actually named...
He went after JP Morgan itself? Fried. Oh, so yeah, he's fried.
JP Morgan as a co-defendant right along with his so-called abusers.
Who's his
and here
lawyer?
He's saying that they backed
the worst
her, and
advice
there were
ever.
consequences for him reporting his abuse. And I mean, one person suing him is one thing, but now he might actually get sued by JP Morgan as well if all of this is fake. So this will be interesting to see what happens. So reading through his original complaint, I'm sitting here like, wow, those are a whole lot of words I had no idea even existed. An example of that is apparently he was alleging that she referred to his wife, who to my knowledge is Indian, as Asian. And a lot of people are saying, wait, in the US, you don't refer to Indian people for the most part as Asian, which is, I mean, in my friend groups, we would refer to an Indian person as an Indian person or an Arabic person as an Arabic person. I wouldn't refer to an Arabic person as Asian, even though technically it is in Asia. The same with India. So like, I don't know, is that just me? Because I feel like when I say, oh, Asian, I'm thinking of like East Asia, even though technically all of those places are in Asia. Part of me wants to text my Indian friend and ask if he identifies as Asian or Indian.
Yo, any Indians in the chat or watching this video, what do you identify? I've always called Indians, you know, Indians. And then like if you're, damn, it's gonna sound racist, but if you're Asian, I always thought Asian would be like, you know, Chinese, Japanese, you know, East Asian looking. That when I say Asian, that's what I'm talking about, right? Indian's always just Indian. Like, that's kind of what it is.
Indian, because I am a realist. Okay. But JP Morgan.
And then Middle East, technically that's in Asia, but that's Middle East. You're not Asian.
Did release a statement where they did their internal investigation saying, following investigation, we don't believe there's any merit to these claims. While numerous employees cooperated with the investigation, the complainant refused to participate and has declined to provide facts that would be central to support his allegations.
So he just made this allegation and now he's trying to run and tuck his tail? That's weird.
Why would he do that? That's a genuine question. Would it legally not be smart for him to provide them with facts, or does that just not make them look good? I don't know. But according to JP Morgan, they looked into all the digital communications, talked to other employees, and nothing came up. Could you imagine being one of his coworkers and someone from HR calls you and he's like, yeah, so did any of this happen? And then it's like the most insane text you've ever seen in your life. Yeah, no. Not that I know of. Yo, so, you know Rana from down the hall. Do you know of him being anyone's slave here? Like, come on. Like, obviously, this is traumatizing if it's real. Actually, it's traumatizing regardless. It's traumatizing for the person who's being accused if it's fake, and it's traumatizing for the person who's accusing if it is real.
Yeah. I personally don't think it's real. All right, I'm going to go ahead and... I thought he was going to explain a lot more in this video. Usually it tells he does, but, I mean, I don't know. Let me get to it from my perspective real quick. So this is what I've kind of gathered, because I bookmarked a couple posts about it because people was trolling the fuck out of this whole situation. So basically it starts from here, right? JP Morgan executive allegedly used her power to sexually harass and abuse a junior male employee, drugging him, subjecting him to racial abuse, and threatening his career. Yeah, apparently he also accused her of drugging him with like fucking... I think it was Viagra pills. She was slipping Viagra pills. He said that she was slipping Viagra pills in his drinks when they was out or they were going out. And if he refused to have sex with her, basically he was saying that she would threaten him saying, yo, I got power over you. You know who I am. I have to I have the ability to ruin your whole career. So you better fuck with me or else. You better fuck me or else, like, you're fired or whatever. It's basically like that. It sounds like a porno. It literally sounds like a porno. And the meme for this shit is crazy. Breaking, JP Morgan received 400,000 applications the past hour. 20 times their height. Because, yo, you know how Twitter niggas be. I ain't gonna lie. This shit's crazy. People was just trolling the fuck out of it. People were talking about, yo, we even seen an AI. There's even an AI video about this shit, bro. I'm not gonna play this, of course, but niggas making AI videos about this shit. It's memes all galore, bro. Yeah, this shit's kind of crazy. She fine, bro. Let me show you this shit, gang. Okay, let me scroll deeper into this motherfucker. So, you see how people are treating this shit. Day one at JP Morgan, and I'm excited for this new chapter. Grateful for everything and everyone who helped me to get here. And this is her, by the way. This is her. So, yeah. This sounds like bullshit. Pa, if you're a junior banker at JP Morgan and your MD wants to have a performance chat, you just got accepted for a junior position on the leverage finance team at JP Morgan. Yeah, so. Yeah, the shit obviously sounds fake. He was trying to, again, he said he was like a fucking slave to her. He was like her sex slave. And it's like, all right, bro. I'm not trying to like I'm not trying to victim blame or whatever, right? But the shit sounds like a dream, bro. I'm gonna be honest. You get to fuck your boss, and you know, no strings attached, and then you get to get upgraded in the company. That shit sounds like a dream. I'm gonna be honest. Of course, if you're single, it sounds like a dream. If you got a wife, of course, that's bad. And this has actually happened. That's an unfortunate situation for bro, but the way it sounds so crazy. It sounds so crazy and it sounds so fake that it's just like, yo, we could tell you just made this shit up. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. But that's that. All right. Moving on. Which one are we gonna do? Oh yeah, who do y'all got tonight? Knicks, Sixers. Who do y'all got? Who do y'all have? Knicks? I got the Sixers game one. I got Sixers game one. And then I got Sixers game one, and then I got Spurs. Knicks got game one. Philly got series. Nah, I got Knicks. I got Sixers game one. I got Knicks in the series, bro. I don't think Joel Embiid is gonna be able to last the whole series. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Embiid is gonna be able to last the whole series. If he can, then I got Sixers. But I think Sixers got game one. And then I'm gonna be honest, Spurs ain't coming back game one, but I don't know, is he gonna be healthy? I don't think he's gonna be healthy, bro. That's the thing with that. Like, Ant can come back, but he's going to be hobbling. He's not going to be healthy. Spurs got game one, bro. If I'm Ant, I'm resting 2 more days. I'm coming back once in mini. Because Spurs are probably going to take the first 2 games, and then Timberwolves is going to take the next 2, and then it's just going to be kind of back and forth. It's going to go to a game 7 now. I for sure feel like it's going to go to game 7. Knicks, it's all relying on if Embiid is healthy. If Embiid is healthy the whole series, I got Sixers. However, if he's hobbling around, I got Knicks. It really just depends on Embiid, bro. Because I don't think Big Perk can guard Embiid, bro. Knicks are good too. Knicks are good every single year, but they never put fear in my heart. I don't know why. They never put fear in my heart, bro. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know. What about East Side? I got Cavs versus Pistons. I got who I got? Cavs versus Pistons. Who I got? I got Cavs on that. And then what's the other one? There's one more series I'm forgetting. OKC and Lakers. That's easy. OKC in 4. Not even 5. OKC in 4. If Luka come back, give him 5 games. But overall, series winners, OKC, Spurs, Cavs, and Sixers. But nah, the Sixers and Knicks is just, that's ticky-tacky. That's going to be the best series of this whole playoffs, though. Best series of whole playoffs, for sure. That's going to be peak cinema. I'm going to be honest. Who winning it all? Right now, I got OKC. But depends on how good the Spurs are. If Wemby can stay healthy, OKC versus Spurs in the finals is going to be peak television. I'm telling y'all right now. That's going to be one of the greatest series to fucking ever watch. But I got OKC winning everything, though. They're just too fucking stacked. I got them winning the whole goddamn thing. I'm going to be honest. Y'all want to watch an NBA video? I might just NBA Max real quick. Put a poll up. I gotta, it's either NBA or we watching Omeezy. I got an NBA video we can watch. Let me go to my subscriptions. It's Trey. It'll be a Trey video. Somebody put the poll up. I'll show y'all. Okay. Here's the options. Because both of these videos go on the cloud. We can either do 2026 NBA playoffs first round lore by Trey. His videos are tough, I'm telling you. Or this generation can't read and is getting sad. One or the other. Which one y'all want? Omeezy is good content as always, though. So I'm cool with either one. Both. Put a poll up. All right, let's. He's looking. Yo, YouTube, if you want to vote in the poll, you got to join Twitch. Make a Twitch account. Join Twitch. The Twitch chat is better. I'm letting y'all know right now. Twitch chat is way better. That's what I'm reading, by the way. Twitch chat is way better. We'll do Generation Can't Read, and then we'll do the playoffs. I might do playoffs off stream. I might react to the NBA playoffs shit off stream. Or I might watch it later, but I'm going to give y'all an option. I'm going to give y'all some option pools, all right? Let's go and get to this Omeezy video real quick. This generation can't read and is getting sad. Chat, he's talking about y'all, bro. He's talking about y'all jits, man. Y'all can't read for shit. Y'all got TikTok, Toom Sahur brain, bro. Y'all cooked. Let's get to it though.
She wore a suit, clothes that were. Who's this for?
She were a sahalat of.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, niggas is fraud. Niggas is fraud. Did he just say sahalat? And they go to a prep charter school. How they just chat? Okay, there's no way this shit is that hard to read. She wore a silhouette of clothes that were extraordinary but somewhat. Gosh, I don't know what that last word is. Maybe that's the handwriting. I don't know what that last word is, but that's not hard to read.
Clothes that were.
How they go to a prep charter school and they can't read shit?
That's it. What?
The colonel asked the choir to accommodate the governor's schedule. This one is easy. Come on, gang.
I'm not reading this. No, I'm not reading this. This is a whole bunch of.
The colonel asked the choir to accommodate the governor's schedule.
What does that mean?
He asked the choir to accommodate. I don't know, bro.
You know, when I was
Damn, I was
growing
finna
up,
give her
we had
props,
things
too.
like
Fuck.
Reading Rainbow, Hooked on Phonics, In Between the Library. Every Easter, we gave a speech at church that made us
do y'all still got AR reading? Do y'all still got AR reading?
talk
I remember
out
I used to
loud.
have that, bro. I used to get them big ass Harry Potter books so I can get more on the fucking AR test on some shit. I was trying to try hard at that shit because my mom made me read when I was little jit.
And practice our public speaking.
Y'all know what
skills.
that
If you
is?
read 25 books in
Oh
a
my
quarter. You got
God.
to get invited to a Pizza Hut pizza
I feel
party.
old.
Trust me, the pizza was always nasty. It wasn't about that. It was the fact that you read the books and you won a prize, and the classmates who couldn't
Bro, I
read
used to be
couldn't get.
spamming them Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, bro. Them, the Big Nates, the Geronimo Stiltons, the Junie B's. Especially, and I ain't gonna lie, I used to be reading them Dork Diary books. I don't give a fuck. I used to be reading them Dork Diary books, bro. That shit was peak. I don't give a fuck. I'll say it. Y'all can call me Zesty all y'all want.
To the pizza. Duh. Now things have taken a turn for the worse. And not necessarily just because kids can't read sentences that are displayed on a note card. For what it's worth, those sentences were a little bit tricky. There were some words that might not be common on the paper. But it's also the fact that the words that were used on the note card were also used incorrectly. All of the kids are illiterate. All of the kids can't read. AI and ChatGPT are taking over. And we're going to have a problem in the near future if we don't figure out how we got to this place quick, fast, and in a hurry. If you're new to this, please hit that
I
subscribe
feel like
button.
society,
It goes a
society as a whole, we need to read more books, bro. That's really what it is. We don't read enough books, gang. Like, and that's me included, bro. I rather, because right now, information is such like, think about it. If you want to learn about something nowadays, what's the first thing you do? You go to TikTok, or you go to Google, or you chat GPT that shit. Yo, back in the day, if you wanted to learn some shit, you had to read a fucking book about that. You wanted to know what a word mean? You had to crack open a dictionary. You wanted to call somebody? You had to crack open a phone book. Reading books was a fundamental thing that was included in every single day life. Now, even if you want to read a book like a manga or like just a for fun book, there's audio books that you can just listen to instead so you don't got to read that motherfucker. Or you just watch a fucking... Yo, I remember when I was in school and we had to read books for summer reading. I would never read the books. I would just look up, like, you know, little audio books on YouTube and just listen to that motherfucker. That's how easy it is to avoid reading nowadays, bro. Or Spark Notes. I used to... Yo, Spark Notes helped me pass so many classes that I had no business classing, bro. Like, it's just shit like that, gang. Like, it's just so many ways to get around reading nowadays that, yo, it's becoming a lost art.
long way for the channel. Can you as a community put a silhouette of a subscription on this extraordinarily gauche subscribe button? If you can comprehend that, you can comprehend becoming a part of this community. Now, back into the video.
I teach 7th grade. They are still performing on the 4th grade level.
7th grade English teacher here. When I tell you that these babies cannot read, they cannot write, and they cannot comprehend, I'm not being funny. I'm being dead serious.
The class divide of the future is going to be who can read and critically think and who cannot.
I know he's a fun teacher. I can just tell by the beard, the white hair, the tone. First off, he's a history teacher. I can just tell. And second off, he's a history teacher that, you know, plays movies whenever he doesn't feel like teaching that day.
What every educator on this app is talking about, and what every educator in the field is noticing, is a dramatic decline in basic critical reasoning skills and basic literacy skills among students. This is particularly pronounced among high school age students. And what this is creating is a generation entering the workforce without basic
teaching to bring the whole class Chick-fil-A.
That is going to make it very hard for them to keep and maintain any form of employment.
Since the rise of TikTok, we have been seeing more firsthand accounts of people telling their real life stories about what's actually going on in their day-to-day lives. You could see how plumbers plumb, you could see how bakers bake, and you could see the plight of teachers in today's modern day education system. I feel like it started post-pandemic when kids started to migrate back to the in-class environment, when a slew, and I do mean a slew of teachers, came to the internet claiming that kids couldn't read, they couldn't write, there was a huge literacy crisis, and something needed to be done. And I'm old enough to remember the backlash that all of these teachers got when they were calling out these parents, when they were calling out the education system for highlighting the fact that these kids couldn't read. People were saying that they were embarrassing these kids. People were saying that you shouldn't be leaking this information out about these kids. And they even sought to get some of these teachers fired. But lo and behold, in the big 2026, because of one young man who was doing some sort of viral trend where he highlighted the fact that his classmates could not read, and hell, himself to a certain extent, people are now having to be faced with the realities of the extreme, and I do mean extreme literacy crisis that this nation has.
She wore a sahalat of clothes that were...
I just can't yo, what the fuck? How do you not know what silhouette means? Like, what? Were y'all not around for the silhouette challenge? That's the main reason why I know that word. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, what the fuck? He has to be trolling.
Extraordinary, whatever, bro. But
you don't know what extraordinary means, my nigga?
What does that mean? She wore a lot... Wait, she wore... Bro, I don't know, bro.
She wore a silhouette of clothes that were extraordinary, but somewhat gauche.
All right, now what does that mean?
I have no idea. She wore a... I don't know what this shit say. I don't know what this shit say. I don't know what this shit say. Can't read it. Can't read it. Can't read it. Can't read it. Cancel back.
Come on,
now, I can get the word.
That shit crazy.
It's gauche, because that's something
gauche,
that's very
I ain't know that
uncommon, and most people don't understand the word. Hell, the user didn't seem to understand the word when he put it into a sentence for his classmates to read. But words like kernel, extraordinary, and silhouette are actually disappointing to see that what seems to be high school age kids don't understand. And I don't even think that I'm true.
Okay, when was the last time, for the people who are in school, let me know right now, be honest. When was the last time you read a book, though? Like, not talking about textbook, not talking about anything like required. When was the last time you genuinely just picked up a book just to read that shit? And be honest. Elementary school, comic book counts. A comic book counts. Few months probably, never. Today, read JJK. Okay, that's calm. Elementary, okay, so a good amount of y'all saying elementary or months ago. That's compared to how our parents grew up, that's ridiculous. Go ask them right now or later after this stream, how often did they read when they was a kid? They're going to say damn near every single week. Because back then, it was either you're reading books inside, you're watching TV at 7 p.m. when your favorite show comes on, or you're outside playing. So if you weren't, an athletic kid, or you didn't have a lot of shows you would watch, you would read books. That's just kind of what you did. So it's crazy.
Really upset that they didn't know words. There's words that I don't know. And hell, there's words that I didn't know when I was somebody their age. But what also was very disturbing.
How do you know you weren't there, Cloud? I have a mother and father who told me porn magazines don't count either. Yo, do niggas still read porn magazines? I've never actually read one. I'm actually curious. Like, what's the whole appeal to it? It's just naked women, right? So, like, are they like, because there's no way they're fucking, right? They can't fuck. You can't fuck on a magazine unless you have like a little page flipper thing where you can flip the pages real fast and it like simulates, some nigga clapping cheeks. But at that point, would it even be desirable if you got to do all that work to get the nut? Because you only using one hand. I'm thinking way too deep into this. Let's get back to the video.
Also shocking to me is the fact that they didn't even attempt to sound it out. They quit on the word, acted as if they couldn't even fake the funk, and that's just a real telltale sign that in between the Lions need to make a comeback, because there's something going on with these kids, and we need to get in front of it ASAP.
Math and
I had a
reading
teacher that was a
scores
Playboy
have dropped
model.
to their
Were they
lowest
bad?
levels in more than 2 decades among
they
high
washed
school
up?
seniors.
These scores come from the latest so-called Nations Report Card, and it shows that student achievement has continued to decline significantly. Among high school seniors, the average reading score last year was the lowest since the assessment began in 1992.
There are 3 hypotheses to explain what's been happening. Number 1 is there's been a decline in focus on test-based accountability since the No Child Left Behind Act expired in 2015.
She was like one of the low budget models. That doesn't mean she wasn't bad though. Was she attractive? Like, cause I'm pretty sure all Playboy models have to be somewhat attractive, or they have to have a certain type of asset to be considered a Playboy model.
Media use, and a third, the rise in student absenteeism.
Were there Playboy men? Like, I feel like that could be inclusive. There was like Playboy girls and then Playboy men too, with like big dicks and like oily muscles and shit.
Spiked during the
I feel like that would be
pandemic,
inclusive.
but remains high.
And there's no one reason as to how we got here in
I don't indulge in the
2026
snow.
where
She's nobody
kids
high.
aren't able to read, write,
Playgirl?
spell,
Yeah,
critical
there needs to be
think,
a playgirl.
et cetera. There's been a decline in test-based
Not for me, though.
accountability.
Just for,
when
like,
No
the
Child
girlies
Left
out there.
Behind Act, which for a long time I did think was something that they only talked about on like SNL and Family Guy skits. But coming to realize when I got into college that it was a real thing, I got really scared. Came into play. It made so that accountability was kind of wiped out across the board. If they can't read today, maybe they'll get it tomorrow. And even if they don't get it tomorrow, they'll be in the next grade anyway, so it'll no longer be my problem. There's also been a rise in social media and phone usage, which I'll get to in 2 seconds. And then, especially with the pandemic, there's been a rise in absenteeism.
And I'm in an urban district, and we've seen ever since COVID, obviously, attendance going down. Well, my last class was 27 kids, and 8 of them were not here. So, I mean, this has been going on for a long time, but I'm more interested in the why rather than the what.
If a student misses 21 days of school and racks up 32 tardies, it's not the teacher's problem to fix. Teachers can't be on the hook for everything. Johnny's 24 absences aren't because Miss Jackson's lesson wasn't engaging enough. Absenteeism, it's not a classroom engagement issue. Teachers are responsible for the students who show up. Student attendance, that's the parents' responsibility.
You know, the reason why I know the word kernel is because when I was growing up, we used to eat KFC. I know. Go flood my mother's inbox. It wasn't a choice that I made, but she made sure that I knew the difference between the original recipe and the crispy one. I thought it was disgusting too. But I say all that to say, I think that a lot of this education mishap and question mark does start at home. And I know that there's a bunch of different factors like economic situations, careers these parents have. All these things do play into factor. But I do know one thing for certain. If you do take care of these things at home, reading practice, writing practice, mathematics practice, all these things will then spill over into their daily lives. Who would have known that if your parents go through flashcards with you, you may know how to spell or sound out or read silhouette and gauche in class.
Literacy rates are down because people who've never read a book are having kids. Reading starts at home. I was teaching 6th graders and they had the reading level and vocabulary of like some of the 3rd graders that I was working with.
We gotta remember that one day these
I'm gonna be honest. Any future parents in here, bro, even if you didn't grow up reading, make sure your kids are growing up reading. That's one of the things I'm very glad my mom did, because without that, I don't think I will be able to understand a lot of things I can understand now. Reading comprehension is very important for life. Like, just being able to read books and understand and making things out and breaking things out, and also using your imagination for things, because of course when you read things, there's no visual representation for you to see. It's very good for creativity, and it's also very good for just, comprehension, and it's just a good life skill. Make sure your kids are reading, bro.
Who can't read will grow up to be adults who can't read. And
my mom used to have me read and watch reading things for 5 hours a day, dude. But but Angel, like, no troll aside though, you are a somewhat intellectual human being, and plus you're also creative somewhat. So it did actually help you.
Adults who can't read do? They make babies. Adults who can read also make babies, but people generally make babies, and if you can't read and you having a baby, that probably means you can't teach that baby how to read. It's pretty crazy to think that 54% of U.S. adults have low literacy skills. I think that
I was
number
reading the back of a Jack
should be
Daniels
more
bottle.
concerning
Yeah, I
than
ain't gonna
even,
lie,
like,
gang.
the gas pump prices when I go to my local
I don't know if
That will
that's
put
the
them
right
on
type
the
of reading, gang.
equivalency of a 6th grade level. So now you've created this situation where the Spider-Man meme comes to real life, where they're pointing at each other and the blind is leading the blind, and you have grown adults who can't read teaching kids who can't read how to read. It's too much. It's too much.
So Koi got home today and her report card, her handwriting score, all of them were 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So on this list, it says here, 1, not meeting standards. Not meeting standards at this time. 2, standards partially met, needs more time. So handwriting skills, print legibly using proper pencil grip. I'm
gonna be honest, I kind of zoned out for this video, but it made me think of some shit, bro. I remember when I used to get in trouble when I was a kid. I had a very bad speech impediment, so I struggled saying certain things. So my mom like overcompensated on like my readings, talking, and writing skills. So I remember whenever I would get in trouble, she would make me like sit down and rewrite the same sentence of, oh, I will never steal again. Oh, I will never piss on my cousin again. Oh, I will never shit in the fucking sink again. And just write that over and over again on the paper until I felt tired or until dinner was ready. She also did that because my handwriting still fucking sucks. It sucks so bad. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah.
I mean, you holding it how you supposed to hold it. I don't understand how is that a 1. So I'm trying to figure out like what's really going on in school. Like I'm really about to change schools again.
I don't think people understand how big of a deal this truly is. Since the pandemic, people have been turning to homeschooling their kids because of unsatisfactory planning from schools around.
Not everybody can homeschool their kids,
the way
bro.
that they handled.
If you was getting straight D's and C's in school and you're trying to homeschool your kid, gang, I have some unfortunate news to tell you. Sometimes it's better to let the school judicial system or whatever that shit's called do their job.
Hard and all these other things, social distancing. Maybe they didn't like the fact that there were any social distancing rules in place. People are afraid of school pew-pewings happening more and more and more. But ultimately, at the end of the day, there's been a rise in people homeschooling their kids. That doesn't even factor into all the like political reasons.
The
as to why
Khan
people
Academy,
do that, but that's
I hated
not
that
why
shit.
you're here on this channel. But we're not asking ourselves, if half of the US has a literacy crisis in the adult age range, and those people are also participating in homeschooling, then who the hell is teaching these kids how to actually do some reading, writing, and arithmetic? Truly, who is doing it?
Come to Best Buy with me and my baby girls. I am gonna buy them some iPads. I have been debating this for a very long time. You're cooking.
They 1 year old and they're already getting fucking Tum Tum Shahor and Coco Melon and brain rot in their fucking minds with iPads. No, they're too young, bro. On God, they too young, bro. No, give them a book or something. Or
as
toys.
You guys know, traveling with toddlers is a lot of freaking work.
That's right. Those same kids who got frustrated about reading, writing, and arithmetic while they were in school, so they put it down and picked up, I don't know, some sort of device or a ball or played some music, are the same parents now who, when trying to teach their kids reading, writing, and arithmetic, are more than likely to go and, I don't know, buy their kids an iPad. Buy your 1-year-old toddler an iPad. It's actually the most insane
kids are a
thing
lot
in the
of
world.
work. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, if you not ready to, chat, I need y'all to understand, bro. I don't understand why niggas who are not ready to have kids, bro. Just because you see your friend posting up with her pregnant belly and doing a baby shower and you think her kids are cute and shit, doesn't mean you're ready to have a kid, bro. Like, niggas having kids at 17, 18, 19. Gang. You haven't even lived life yet, bro. You can't raise a kid.
Study out there that says by the age of 4, 58% of children already have their own tablet or smartphone. Now, before those people get in my comments saying, well, Omar,
what age is appropriate to have kids? It's not a certain age. It's just a certain level of maturity. Like, personally, I feel like I only know 3 people who are near my age who I would be like, if you had a kid, I wouldn't be scared for you. I wouldn't be scared for the child. Like 2 to 3 people. And even those people, it's just kind of hesitant, right? But I feel like most people shouldn't have kids until like they're already financially stable. My parents didn't have me until they were 30. And I'm pretty sure all of my other cousins or relatives, most of them are like younger than me. Yo, my uncle was he was like a 10-year-old kid when my parents got married. And they didn't have a kid. And they didn't have a kid until, bro, he and his daughter, right? My cousin is only 3 years younger than me. If that makes sense, right? So my parents waited a long ass time. Yo, it's still people in my family to this day who don't got social media or whatever, who don't think my mom had a kid because everybody just always thought she was never gonna have a kid. That's how like crazy this shit is. So in that regard, but like I'm glad they waited though because when they had me, grew up in a very functional family, 2-parent household. We live in a nice suburban neighborhood. The birds chirp. The sun is shining right now. We have a nice little lawn. We in nature. I'm living a good life, But it's because they waited to have a kid. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, a lot of people just don't wait. Like, I feel like a good age for me, I don't want to have a kid before the age of 26. And I feel like personally, I am in a lot more of a stable position than a lot of people in my age range. So even if I did, let's say off chance, or let's say something, I didn't pull out or some shit, and I actually do have a kid, I don't think I would be that fucked up about it. I wouldn't be in a stressful situation. I'll be in a stressful situation, but it wouldn't be too bad. However, I still don't want to have one until like mental maturity is a lot more because there's still a lot of things I haven't done yet.
And provide other things. They're stimulants.
I think 30 is the best age.
These people are using it
25
as
to
a
30.
means and a method to teach their kids. Full stop. I have many friends who have many babies, cousins, all these other things like that. And they're letting Blippi and the little Spider-Man kid thing and whatever is on YouTube Kids be the means that teach their kids how to read, write, spell, learn colors, etc., etc. And there's way too many studies that show about how much over screen time usage can be detrimental to a young child, let alone the fact that they think it's some sort of substitution for teaching. And so now when they send their children to school, they think that it's a problem that the teachers aren't teaching the kids anything, as opposed to back in our day when they thought that something was supposed to be done first at home. No. They think the responsibility lies 100% solely on the teachers.
And the first thing that we need to do is address this common.
Yeah, I low-key, in the last video I reacted to a situation about this, I low-key was like, yo, isn't it the teacher's fault that kids can't read? But then I had to think about it. I'm like, yo, no, like my mom made sure I could read. Parents gotta care about, your child reading. You can't just put everything on to the teacher. They only get them a certain amount of time. So yeah, I want to retract my statement from that last video.
Misconception that learning starts in kindergarten. Your child is not even allowed to attend school until they turn 5 years old. That means that the learning should have started at home. You have 5 years to teach your child how to write their name, to teach their child their basic letter sounds, to teach your child how to count to 10, so that they have some kind of foundation to continue learning when they enter kindergarten.
It's sad because you're letting Professor AT&T and Dr. Xfinity be the ones that instruct your children for their entire lives. And we know with the rise of social media, with the rise of these different platforms and their algorithms, that can't be something that's beneficial. Now, I did have some...
And even if you're gonna allow your kids to watch shows, let it be like educational shows, like Dora the Explorer, Kid the Science Kid or whatever. The PBS Kids show. I don't know if they still got those shows around, but let them watch educational or semi-educational shows. Not no fucking SpongeBob. You shouldn't be 5 years old watching SpongeBob. I'm sorry. Like, that's a 8 years old and up. Watch Wild Kratts or some shit like that. Something that, you can learn some shit from, bro. But with this next generation of kids, I don't know how many shows are like that anymore. Because I heard Cocomelon is not a good show to let your kids watch. It's too colorful. It creates ADHD. Just watch some cool shit, man. I ain't gonna watch some cool shit. Also, I am 19. I feel like I have to say this for every single fucking video. I am 19. All right, chat. I've seen some people talking about it.
sort of smartphone growing up. Granted, it wasn't until my later years in high school, probably my junior and senior year, but I at least had that foundation to build off of, and then coming into my later years, learned how to navigate these things. But I will say that there were two things on the telephone, smartphone,
5-year-olds to watch cloud. Fuck no.
I personally, as a 29-year-old man,
yo, you're 5 years old and you're watching me. Turn me off right now, gang. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Nah, your parents are doing something wrong if you're 5 watching me, bro.
Did not have to deal with when I was coming up through my school age years. Number one was 2 letters, AI.
Bro, been 19 for the past 3 years? No, I've been 16, 17, and 18. I was 18 for the longest. I remember, a lot of people don't know my age because when I was 16 and 17, I didn't say I was 16 and 17. Because I was like scared that YouTube would do something about it because legally I wasn't supposed to be making money off of YouTube, right? But yeah, I've been half of my YouTube career, I was a minor for it, bro. Like I've only been a fully grown adult doing YouTube for, it's coming around a year and a half now, like dead ass. So yeah, fun fact.
World population, where they either use slides to answer the questions or they went to websites, entered the information for the answer. For numbers 1 through 6, instead of just using the slides that they were given, this student decided to use ChatGPT, which repeatedly told him this table does not contain this information. And he wrote it. He just kept writing that. At what point were you going to be like, maybe that's not the right answer? And then for numbers 13 and 14, where it says, what was the population on your birthday? And he wrote, requires your birthday to answer. When's your birthday? Why does ChatGPT have to tell you when your birthday is?
So you're already lacking in your reading and writing and comprehension
they're not going to learn
skills.
shit, bro. I ain't going to lie, with ChatGPT. They gonna
and now you're turning to these computer-generated answers that, for whatever reason, you're taking to be 100% true fact. There's no way for you to even deduce or critically think if there is right or wrong in these things. And now AI is setting you up for an internal life of failure, specifically because you think it's like the answer and not maybe some sort of assistant. I'm not gonna front and act like I didn't use Chegg when I was growing up. Like I definitely did. But for the most part, I knew when Chegg was wrong, right, or at least how to deduce if we were in the area of a reasonable answer. Now we're just going with it through blind faith and believing that it's true. Like, I think that that's just the stupidest thing in the world. And speaking of listening to things with blind faith,
I don't think everybody's doing that. I think it's just some stupid little fucks who just don't know anything, and they're just using ChatGPT for everything, bro. Like, ChatGPT should be used whenever you feel lazy and you don't feel like doing your homework, or when something is so complicated that you genuinely just don't know. Besides that, you should use your own big brain.
Being able to deduce or reason what the messaging actually is. The second thing that I didn't have to deal with when I was growing up as it pertains to having a phone or social media is the rise of influencers and their words being used as law to create how we navigate our lives.
G-shit though, we gotta start teaching our kids though just financial wealth and literacy and all that shit early, because by the time they get to 9th grade, they should be just learning how to start businesses and how to. But they don't really need to know how to read.
You got that boxer accent.
I ain't gonna say that.
I just want to get on here and say congratulations to all the high school graduates, all of my high school students that's graduating this year. Congratulations. You just went to school for 12 years for a slip of paper that you will never use again in your life.
There has been this growing, and I do mean growing sentiment that education and learning and post-secondary school has been some sort of scam this whole time, and that we should stop at like middle school and we should be focusing on businesses and all these things.
It's not that. It's more of people realize that, I'm gonna be honest, past middle school, you're not real. You learned everything you really need to learn. As long as you know how to read, write, basic history, and you know how to do basic math, there's not that much more you need to learn in school, especially high school. High school is really just there so you have somewhere to be as a minor until you're 18 and you can legally join the workforce. That's what it is. I'm going to be honest. They don't actually teach, most high schools don't actually teach you how to live life. What high school should be about is preparing you for the real world. Teaching you about credit, teaching you about finances, teaching you about potential businesses or whatever. But instead of actually teaching you that in high school, they opt to teach you shit like that in college, where you have to pay $60,000 in debt to go to learn about life. And then once you get out of it, now you got to pay back that college for the rest of your life for teaching you about life. is a fucking scam. It is a fucking scam. I'm gonna keep it a bean. That shit should be taught in high school, bro. Yo, niggas don't need to know how the fuck to divide 348.52 decimal rounded up with a third by 2. Niggas don't need to know about that. We don't need to know about the fucking mitochondria and how a fucking cell works. We don't need to know that shit, bro. Let's be honest. Unless we're going into doctor or whatever bullshit, we don't need to know that shit. What we do need to know, what are taxes? How do you pay taxes? How do you file taxes? The economy. Some political shit, so people are politically literate. That shit like that is important. But they don't teach us that because they don't actually want us to be smart, functional members of society. They just want us to be consumers. So we can just keep on consuming our way to death. That's what they want, because they want us to be consumers and workers. They don't want us to be actual human beings, bro. That's what it is, bro. If you really look into the school system shit, it was built by, I think, John D. Rockefeller. And the reason why he built it or he funded the school system is to create workers. Not proper, well human beings, but workers for his factory. Because that was the main thing he was known for. He was a big factory mogul or whatever. He was a billionaire because of his factories or whatever. He wanted more factory workers. He wanted to build NPCs basically. And that's what he's accomplished, bro. That is what it is, bro.
I'm here to tell you, capitalism is not here to save you.
Carnegie, yeah, not Rockefeller, Carnegie, yeah, whatever. Big factory guy.
Get money culture that we are creating and breeding as a means to escape reality, all at the cost of learning how to read and write, will not save you. And these people who are pushing these narratives in any way, shape, form, or fashion are so bad faith, it's disgusting. We all know that social media influencers have major and massive power of the tongue when it comes to speaking things into existence or influencing people to live by the pathways that they believe. But for what it's worth, these people are outliers. And these people that are outliers can say some of the dumbest things, especially when it comes to education.
Why is it that your parents got taught the same way in school that your kids are getting taught? Look, think of how much everything is advanced. Look at Mark Rober's videos. Look at all the amazing educational content where you learn such great or like such complex topics in like 20 minutes and it's really engaging and fun and you retain it. And like, look at what we subject our kids to, just like listening to a teacher read out of a book in the most boring way imaginable. I think education should be reformed dramatically.
Mr. Beast, the world's biggest.
That's not a bad take. I might have to. Damn, I'm really gonna disagree with Omeezy here, bro. Because I agree with you saying that us creators are outliers, but that doesn't mean what we're saying is not true. Everything, the school system is made to make workers, bro. I'm not saying education is bad. I'm not saying everything about school is bad. And I'm not even saying that college is inherently bad. If you can get a scholarship to go, or you know what you want to do with your life, you should go to college. But I can't with good confidence recommend y'all to go to a university, a 4-year university, allow yourself to go in debt just to get a degree, and say that's the best way to go about it. If you really want to seek education with, higher education with universities or college, go to a community college for the first 2 years. If you don't got a scholarship. If you get a scholarship to university, you don't got to pay that much, go to university, no doubt, right? But if you don't, go to community college for 2 years. All right? Do that for your first 2 years. First sure skis, it's free. You get same education you get from a university. And then after you're done with community college, if you want to get that university lifestyle, that college experience, you can go as a junior. That's the smartest way to go about it. And then you can go, hopefully by the end of those 2 years that you're in community college for, you would know, or you would have like a certain understanding of what you want to do professionally, right? So once you go to university, now you could potentially get a scholarship. Now, even if you're only paying for 2 years of college rather than 4, and now you're set up way better. That's what my cousins did. That's what a lot of my friends do. That's the best way to go about it. I will never be somebody who just completely, fuck college. Even though I didn't go and I don't see a point in me going, I will never be one of the people who just, completely just writes off college. College is very beneficial if you go about it the right way. But here's the thing about this American economy shit, bro. They will preach, go to college, go for the college experience, worry about the debt later. And then you're 40 to 50 years old, 30 years out of college, and you're still paying college debt. And you're struggling with your payments. You're in a rough spot. You got a family of 4 to feed. And now you stress. And then a lot of times you won't even actually use your degree to get the job you want. Sometimes you will. And in the old days, you for sure did. But nowadays, it's less and less that you'll actually get the job you want with that degree unless you're going for a specific thing like nursing or being a lawyer or something, or engineering or something like that. So it's just kind of like, bro, just be a lot smarter about it. And I recommend community college first if you don't get a scholarship for a university, bro. All right? That's just what I'll say. But if you're going to go that community college route, actually commit to that motherfucker. Don't do it for 1 year and then drop out like everybody do and then take a gap year, bro. Commit to that motherfucker.
YouTubers' solution to changing the education system, the one that is boring, the one that our parents, who for what it's worth, had a better literacy rate than we do. His solution to changing all that
also,
is
trade school is a good option too.
YouTube videos. Enough! I agree that there can be some sort of reform, but it always comes after somebody is dissing or being disingenuous about the benefits of traditional education. And so now we've created the society.
He's not even, I don't think he's doing that necessarily. He's just criticizing it, bro. And again, his criticism isn't even bad in my opinion. It's real.
In which it's actually okay to shit on education on a daily basis. In fact, if you are somebody who is speaking up for or being proud about education, your degree is getting questioned. Your credentials and credibility are being put to the test as opposed to somebody who used AI or ChatGPT to get some sort of answers. Don't think I forgot about all those people who made fun of Kai Cenat when he was on his journey of bettering himself when he was reading books.
Spontaneous. How do I pronounce that?
The caption of this video said Kai Cenat constantly had to look up what certain words meant while reading his journey to become a better speaker.
Like this, that whole trend of people hating on Kai for that pissed me off. Y'all was calling me a glazer for defending Kai. I don't care though. I'll glaze him, bro. Cause you can't get mad at somebody trying to improve himself, bro. That shit weird. That shit was weird to me.
That's probably what you do when you don't know how to read, when you don't know how to write. This is why those kids didn't know what gauche, extraordinary, silhouette, kernel, and every other word on that note card meant. It's because of people like this who talk down on people who look to better themselves or educate themselves. I think that there are ways to fix the literacy crisis and the overall educational system in the United States as a whole. Mississippi has recently seen some success in changing some of their methods. They went back to hooked on phonics, making kids read, holding them accountable for testing, things that
good shit for Mississippi, because oh my god, was Mississippi education horrible, bro. That's coming from somebody. My parents, a lot of my family from Mississippi. Not my parent. My mom is from Mississippi. I know all about Mississippi education. That shit used to be good
in the first place, but I do want to see some sort of change and shift in the
them in
online
Louisiana,
culture as
what
a
I
whole.
heard.
I want to see more people get clowned for using AI as like an end-all be-all for certain things, and I do want to see more content creators get talked down on when they are like anti-education or making fun of those that are looking to enrich themselves. I want to see more positivity when it comes around content creation and education. Like, I just think that should be pushed more. Instead of the kid that went viral for showing these note cards, being threatened with being expelled or not being able to go to prom by his school for exposing their inability to have children enrich themselves. I don't know. Maybe let's investigate why our kids aren't doing better in school. Why are they struggling with these words? Is this something that school-wide there's an issue? Maybe there are these select children. I don't know. But instead of pushing against education, pushing computers and stuff into people's faces, let's crack open a book. Listen. This is the last video you're gonna watch on YouTube for today. Go read 6 pages, come back, watch another one of my videos. That's what you're doing.
Gang.
And tell me.
Hell nah, gang. Can't do it. Gotta react. Good video though. Good video, Meezy. I always like his videos because even if I don't agree with a certain part of the topic, I always respect his opinion because he does defend his opinions no matter what. But yeah, I think the criticism of education is necessary because there's a lot of flaws with education. You can't deny that fact. Of course, there's a lot of benefits from it, but especially with secondary education and let's just be honest, college, there's a lot of flaws with college. And I feel like the whole notion with college should be taught differently. It should be more encouraged to go to community college first. That shouldn't be looked at as taboo. Go to community college first, get your 2 years free, and then after go to university. It shouldn't be like, oh, it's university or bust. That should be, I don't fuck with that. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest. But okay. Let's get into the last two things. Cause I gotta go see this game. Ain't shit to talk about. Alright. I'm gonna leave it up to a poll. real quick. I'm gonna leave it up to a ball. It's 504. I read that today. What's 504? We'll see. Alright, we gonna see regardless. Okay. Oh, I know exactly what that is. Hold on. Ain't shit to talk about. Okay. So, we got a couple options. We got the NBA playoff lore. And we got some options over here. This is going to be for OneCloud9. This is going to be for the OneCloud9 channel. Let's do playoff lore. I'm going to do that off screen because a lot of niggas don't know about the playoffs and shit. So I don't even want to put that shit in front of your face if you don't even know about that motherfucker. So I'll do that off stream tomorrow, and that video will be up on the cloud this week. All right. But we got a couple options here. He ate street food in India. 44 days later, his brain had worms. Inside the home of prostitutes. 24 hours in a free candy van. Got some interesting options here. Or we can do the playoffs. So we'll put the playoffs here. We'll put the playoffs up there. Let's do a poll real quick. We'll pull it up. Cloudy Long John Silver's next. Oh my God. I don't want to eat that shit. I genuinely don't want to see. Okay. Hey, take the poll down. Take the poll down real quick. We gotta add the prostitutes joining in there too. Cause I'm actually interested in this video too. But actually, nah. Playoffs won anyways, though. Let's do playoffs. I want to watch this video anyways. Let's do playoffs. But new poll up. Put a new poll up though. I'm curious. One more poll up. I'm curious. But we might just do playoffs. So street food inside the home of prostitutes, 24 hours or playoffs. Whichever one y'all want, we're gonna do. I might just do playoffs though. I'm gonna be honest. I do want to see. I want to talk about that with y'all live, and then we can get to everything else. You know what? Fuck. I'm gonna just do playoffs. I'm gonna just do playoffs. Fuck it. Yeah, poll one. All right. Okay. All right. I gotta snap into character for the YouTube. All right. 3, 2. NBA playoffs are here, and the first round was peak. All right. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of game 7s, a lot of upsets, a couple 3-1 comebacks. Hey man, and also Celtics K. Fuck the Boston Celtics. Shout out Zephyr, bro. See how your team moving. But we got a video about Trey, NBA 2026 NBA playoffs first round lore. His videos are amazing. Shouts out to Trey. I watch his shit off stream all the time. Let's go and get to this, man.
Yes, the NBA playoffs. Not gonna lie, my team is not here, so I barely give a fuck about.
Man, my team's not here either. Fuck. Why the fuck the Heat gotta be so buns, gang? And the Grizzlies. Both my teams not here, bro. God damn.
OKC this, Spurs that, Celtics that. Who gives? Who cares? Where's the pace? I'm taking one eyebrow fat Hallie over this shit any day. But I guess we gotta work with what we have, huh? Right? Right? Boys, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been happy in God knows how long. I'm literally asking God.
Yo, chat, who y'all a fan of, though?
Who
y'all got winning this whole motherfucker, though? I got OKC. I got OKC winning the whole thing. I'm going to be honest. OKC. In my opinion, it was either the Celtics or OKC. Celtics got knocked off first round. GG. I got the Spurs coming out the East. I got Spurs. No, wait. Are the Spurs West or East? Are the Spurs West or East? No, they're West. Fuck. Okay, this is what I got. All right. I got OKC beating the Lakers in 4. I got Spurs beating the Timberwolves in 6. Then I got OKC Spurs conference finals. That's going to be peak 7 games. Got OKC winning that motherfucker. On the East side, Pistons versus Cavs. I got Cavs in that motherfucker. Sixers versus Knicks. That's one I'm super confused. It really just depends on Joel Embiid. If Embiid is healthy, I got the Sixers winning that. If he gets injured or if he's out even for a game, I got Knicks. But for the sake of this, I'm going to go Knicks. All right? So Knicks and Cavs, I got winning Knicks and Cavs? That's a 7-game series. Damn, who I got winning that motherfucker? I think I got... I'm going to say Cavs. All right? Then it'll be Thunder, Cavs, Thunder in 5. That's what it's going to be. All right? For sure, skis. Knicks over Cavs, I don't know about that. Cavs are ass. Knicks aren't as good as y'all say they are. It could be as I wouldn't be surprised if it is Spurs Knicks though. Either way, no, not Spurs Knicks. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Thunder Knicks though. Still Thunder in 5.
I want to cry. Maybe I just want to be humored, bro. Maybe
especially if J-Dub comes back, Thunder in 5.
I don't know. Oh my God. Team ass, so even basketball making me sad. Haven't been listening to rap, so it's like, bro, that's what my whole shit was built on, and I know that's what y'all like with me for. So, you know, it's been difficult, been very, very difficult dealing with that, but it gets better, right? I just want to be happy, man. Just want to make some.
Man, he really depressed because his team missed the playoffs.
It's been hard to find some things that make me happy.
I feel that shit though, Twinskies.
Hey, who gives a fuck about any of that, bro? It's the fucking playoffs.
This time around we on all the money.
16 teams, 8 matchups for the glory of 1 championship. We in a whole new era, bro. New storylines everywhere, but with the same old rules. First to 4, best out of 7. All that regular season rah-rah gets put to bed. And I'm just hoping you didn't get slept in the first round. 2 years, let's make it 3 now. Set the Suns down and turn them niggas to the moon. All thanks to
I ain't gonna lie, the Suns did all of that shit in the play-in just to get 4-0'd by fucking OKC. I'm gonna be honest, that's like low-key. That was always gonna happen though. I feel like the Suns could have got 1 game though. They should have at least got 1 game. Make it a gentleman's sweep.
Hey,
just pure fucking ass beating is crazy,
bro. I ain't gonna lie, I can't do nothing with them. What's that mean, bro? The hydrogen bomb versus coffin baby. That
okay,
was
seeing the refs. I mean, yeah, but Shea do be getting crazy calls. Like, I guarantee he's gonna get a foul call right here.
That's one of the greatest teams of all time. Already dealing with that, and on top of that, the refs are slurping.
Okay, he shot that motherfucker. If he drove in, he would have got a foul.
But it cost him a ton of time.
Another Oklahoma City foul. Now Booker's gonna go to the line. And now a technical foul has been called.
I seen this shit.
Will? Or on Devin Booker?
How the fuck is that a tech? What did he do? That was a basketball play. That shit was ridiculous to me.
You're saving the basketball, my nigga?
Saving the basketball is
there, bro. It's time to move on. Dylan Brooks actually going crazy for you out there. But Arizona cannot be that fun, bro. Definitely not with the Thunder putting belt to that ass and moving on to the next round while their arch nemesis is doing the same.
Spot that boy and then I walk down on him. Then I'm gonna put him to the pavement with this cut up.
Do y'all see this right here? Do y'all see this right here? My nigga, do you see this right here? Can't tell me creators catalog not looking sexy. We looking for musicians, artists, fashionistas. Who gonna be?
This is an ad. That was a tough little transition though. I'm not gonna lie, they ain't
For all the
catch that
bougie,
shit.
get off your couch and be a part of something great.
Hold on, spot that boy and then I walk down on him, then I
This was probably the most dramatic 5-game series I've ever seen. These niggas getting mad at each other, fights every other game. Wemby busts
They
his
was calling Dingy a IDF soldier this whole series, bro. That shit had me weak. I'm gonna be honest.
shit, gets a concussion or doesn't. I don't even know. Like, bro, no seedings, no scoreboard, just looking at.
Bro, hold on, go back.
5-game series I've ever seen. These niggas getting mad at each other, fights every other game. Wemby busts his shit, gets a concussion.
That nigga fall like a fucking what's them things in Star Wars, bro? It's that tall little fucking elephant walking thing. What is that? What is that called? But like they're like the droids, are they called droids? But like they're the tall machines. I don't want to talk about like you can slay them motherfuckers in Star Wars Battlefront. AT-AT, yeah. ATTs. Yeah, AT-ATs. Damn, he felt like an AT-AT.
Or doesn't.
That
I don't
shit
even know.
tough.
Like, bro, no seedings, no scoreboard, just looking at the screen. Shit did not just feel like a gentleman's suite, but it was. Shout out Wemby, first unanimous depoy. Shout out Keldon, Vince Staples Johnson, 6th man of the year, man. And them and the rest of the Spurs went out there and took care of that business. Their guards are just too good. And so we'll be moving on to the next
Blazers
round to face
were a
the
good
winner
team, though.
of the
Shouts
Nuggets
out to
versus
them.
T-Wolves.
These niggas ain't getting no money. Bro, nigga always want something. I wake up.
Now, in my opinion, this was the best series out of the whole playoffs for Shurskis.
Blow a 10 at the mall, come home and then blow me one.
Maybe
Bro,
the best
I was watching Game 6. I was screaming. I was like, hey! That nigga Jaden McDaniel was going crazy.
Modern day rivalry, we had 3 playoff series in the past
One of my
4 years.
favorite
It's a
rivalries in this
movie
motherfucker.
every time. Reporters asked Jaden McDaniels, what's the game plan? To which he said, attack their bad defenders. Says Jokic, Murray, Cam Johnson, Aaron Gordon.
A few moments later.
David Adelman, the ball boys, nigga, anybody a part of the Denver Nuggets called the whole team some cone.
I
After
forgot that
tying the
Osama
series and
Mason.
going back to Minnesota for game 3. T-Wolves looking confident. And then, oh no! Dante DiVincenzo and Anthony Edwards injured. Every fan in Minnesota.
DiVincenzo, Dante's Achilles tear hurt my soul.
And, oh no! Dante DiVincenzo and
Like, bro, fuck, gang. He was such a crucial player, or role player too. That shit hurt my soul.
Anthony Edwards injured. Every fan in Minnesota heart dropped. 2
cooked
core
this
bucket
shit.
getters, now leaving everyone else to wonder who else is gonna put it in the hole. Hey yo, literally
These niggas ain't getting no money. Bro, nigga always want something.
gave him a 40 ball, possessed by the
Bro,
ghost of
Ayo's so
Anthony
tough.
Edwards. And so despite injury, T-Wolves go up 3-1. But now the
It was Ayo and Bones just cooking shit. Bones was it the first game? Yo, Bones Highland was cooking shit.
Nuggets with an easier chance to reclaim the series. Did you not hear, nigga? Y'all niggas is some cone!
These niggas ain't getting no money. Bro, nigga always want something.
And so the Nuggets made Jaden McDaniels look like a prophet out of the Bible. No ant, no
Craziest
problem. Now
aura
come over here
gamble
and take
ever.
this
That nigga
belt.
won that
Them the
shit.
whole series. It's gonna be hard to recover from that. While the Nuggets figure that.
And then Jaden was pushing and bullying these niggas too. Oh my God. Yo, Nuggets fans, look away. Look away. Y'all got slaughtered. Y'all got gunned. Yo, this nigga Jaden McDaniels spitting that shit. Put his dick on the ass and just fuck y'all niggas, bro. No lubrication, gang.
Bullshit out. It'll be the Timberwolves living to see another round. Meanwhile, in the East,
This series was so good into the last game, bro. So good into the last game. What the fuck happened,
ah yes, another Knicks versus Hawks series.
That
But
vintage
this time,
Pierre,
instead of
bruh.
fuck Trae Young chants, it's fuck CJ McCollum
On
chant.
the miss, if there is one, are you going to be able to rebound it?
Get it in. McCollum, fire!
They was calling CJ McCollum the new Trae Young.
Hawks take the lead.
It was looking like there was a new election going on for the mayor of New York. Just a family man with 2 kids giving them boys bail. It was looking bad, man. Could the Hawks really do it again and devastate the city of New York? Is my phone glitched? Huh? 72 to fucking 20.
Chat, oh my God. Jameson texted me midday. He was like, yo, the second 9/11 just happened. I'm like, what the fuck? I go on Twitter searching. I'm like, damn, New York got hit again? I see this fucking score right here. I'm like, oh my God. 72 to 22. 4 minutes left in the fucking second quarter. I've never seen a crazier stat line in the playoffs in my fucking life. I'm pretty sure they broke a record. This shit crazy. Oh my God. Hold on.
22. Knicks go on to win the next 3 games in a row and close them out with a 50 ball.
What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? Did my computer just get hacked? Did my computer just get hacked? What the fuck just happened? Where's all my tabs? I had like 50 tabs open. Why would you? Yo, a Hawks fan must have hacked my computer. He was like, Cloud, you can't see this shit. We taking this shit off your feed right now.
What are you?
I ain't gonna lie. Now, Big Yahoo heard the IDF joke. He was like, hell nah, get this nigga off the tab.
Knicks go on to win the next 3 games in a row and close them out with a 50 ball. Shit is beyond embarrassing, bro. That was some little kid's first Hawks game, and he probably left that bitch at halftime. Like, bro, and then there was a fight. Like, my nigga, over what? Who wants the game over faster?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You gotta win something. I don't hate it. Yo, you down 50 points. You getting embarrassed. The crowd booing you. You gotta throw hands. You gotta walk away with something. Picking a fight with Mitchell Robinson is the worst person on that team to pick a fight with, though.
Y'all know how this shit go.
This series disappointed me so bad. I thought this was gonna be the best series in the whole motherfucker. KD versus LeBron. The last time they'll face off in the playoffs potentially. And then it was just a fucking gentleman's sweep. Fucking dud. Not even a gentleman's sweep. It was just a dud of a series.
We finally get our first LeBron KD series in almost a decade. But not really. Because KD is basically out for the whole series. And the Lakers without Luka or Austin Reeves. But
sucked.
I mean, who needs them when you have Luke Kennard and Marcus Smart? Along with a 74-year-old Bron, we had ourselves a big 3 and found
I'll be honest, Rocket fans, though, where do they go from here, though? Because, like, I mean, it's obvious you got to get rid of KD. You got to get rid of a KD, bro. The KD files dropped and shit was cooked. The team chemistry is obviously bad. Sengun runs like he a bad bitch. You know, like he got fucking 40-inch BBL in the back of his ass. Amin Thompson can't shoot a fucking 3. He's a modern-day Ben Simmons. Fred VanVleet, still, he retired from the NBA. Now he cuts hair, you know. Top Bobby in Houston. What the fuck do you go from this motherfucker? And then Reed Shepard is an off-brand broke man's Con Kneppel. Where do you go from here? Like dead ass. What are y'all going to do?
Themselves with a big 3-0 series lead.
Second body, Hachimura, and he turns it over. Get it ahead for James. Slaps it over to Kennard. Lakers are down by 3 for the tie.
41-year-old LeBron James still putting dick in butt. Still just coming on faces, bro. He's the GOAT. I want to be honest. It's undeniable at this point, bro.
Nigga saving his team and throwing.
He has this fucking little sperm on his team to help him. Need a new team. He need better teammates so bad he created one, bro. Still cooking shit, bro. He's the fucking GOAT. And I'm an MJ fan. I love me some Michael Jordan. But LeBron the GOAT, bro. I'm sorry.
Lost to a seed. Rockets
this
going
series proved
outside
this
on the verge of being swept until they weren't and give Lakers belt the next 2 games. Are the Lakers really about to blow the first 3-0 lead of all time? Are the Lakers really about to blow the hell no, nigga. That's LeBron James. Game 6 is a no contest. Reeves is back and they are on.
Excited for this game too. I thought this shit was gonna be good.
To the next round.
They fucking suck.
Everybody's 2 favorite words in basketball. Say it with me now, ladies and gentlemen. Game 7. And in this year's first round, we were blessed. 3 of them all coming out the East. 6 teams whose seasons are coming down to the wire to the last game. It's now
that
or
pissed
never.
me off too.
Which will it be? Yeah.
Chat. I texted Zeph before game 7. I'm gonna show y'all this shit because I ain't gonna lie. This shit, he tried to pull off an Aura gamble. That shit failed horribly. Yeah, I texted this nigga before game 7. I was like, yo, the Celtics are gonna lose. He was like, I swear to God, they not. I'm prove that shit wrong. We good. I'm going to. He even said he going to the game. He going to the game. Bro, I'm gonna show you right now. Code Buddy, we on the East. We gonna see tonight. If y'all lose, there will be a public story post made about this shit. Not gonna lie, I'm on a generational hate watch. I'm gonna be there for game 7. They are not losing when I'm in the building. Nigga, they lost when he was in the building. They lost when he was in the building. I ain't gonna lie. They lost when he was in the building, bruh. They lost when he was in the building, bro. I ain't gonna lie, gang. Fuck the C's, man. Fuck Boston, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Generational aura gamble failed.
Yes, the classic 76ers versus Celtics series. A tale as old as time.
Zeph might be bad luck,
busting
though.
that ass for over 20 years. And going into the series, nobody is expecting anything different. Celtics torching them. They're calling Peyton Pritchard the real playoff piece. Tatum's back. Team is looking good. And
Also,
Embiid
I
is
will
hurt.
say Peyton Pritchard is a dog. I didn't realize how good he was until I watched the series.
Boston goes up
He's a
3-1 in the
dog,
series.
bro.
Yeah, man. Everybody's just about ready to pack this shit up. But what's this? Embiid is back? Like back?
Yeah, I learned the game from William Wesley. You can never check me.
He's dropping 28 a night, coming back 3-1 off of a fucking taped up, scarred up knee. Fucking surgeons, the doctors of the team, gotta fucking put his body together like he's Frankenstein before every single game. Gotta take fucking horse tranquilizer just to play. He's still cooking shit? Come on, gang.
And the Sixers win back-to-back dubs, tie the series and force a Game 7 in Boston. But Embiid has never won a Game 7. So going into the game, legacies are on the line. Tatum's reported out with a leg injury. Now or never, buddy boy. Can the Sixers finally fucking do it?
Yeah, I learned the game from William Wesley. You can never check me.
And they finally fucking do it. Celtics blow a 3-1 because they want to play NBA basketball like it's 2K. 53s on 26%. Gee. And so the Sixers actually do it. Jaylen Brown and the Celtics are salty. And Philly talking that shit on the way to the next series.
Straight up out the trenches.
The Magic failed the whole NBA. You know how funny it would have been if the Pistons lost to the Magic? You know how funny it would be if the Pistons got gentlemen swept by the fucking Magic of all teams? A team that nobody thought even deserved to be in the playoffs? You fucked it up.
Since my team isn't here, you know, I decided to root for the Pistons. From 12 wins to 60 wins, I was inspired. Going into the playoffs as the first seed and with high hope, it was going to be exciting seeing this team's first impression versus the Magic. And instead, they were out there getting their ass whooped.
I'm lethal with that fork. I'm starting to feel like I don't need a whiz. Get so much money, starting to feel like I don't need a biz.
I just thought Paolo Banchero was like good as shit. I thought he was so overhated. I didn't hear it all the slander about from the Lows of the world, the fucking let's keep it a buck up from the world, talking about how Paolo's ass and shit and how he's not good. And then I come into the series, I turn on a couple Magic Piston games. I'm seeing Paolo cook. I'm like, yo, yeah, he really hating on my dog. Gang, they may have been right. Because what the fuck happened in them last 3 games?
With Cade and friends out there for the first 4 games of the series, and they find themselves down 3-1 while Orlando is missing their other star. Are saying this is the worst #1 seed of all time. And with their season on the line, elimination game going into halftime, they're down 20. My God, nigga, this is looking like a historical L. Y'all niggas really might be the worst #1 seed of all time. Curtains are going up. Confetti's about to touch the ground. And wait, huh? Oh my God, no, nigga.
This shit was so crazy. They missed every single fucking shot they could possibly miss. They missed 23 straight fucking shots. How are you an NBA organization and you miss 23 shots in a row? Not one of them at least dropped in. One of them could have just banked in.
No,
what? That's crazy.
Straight up out the trenches. Had to squeeze that bitch at least one time. Me and all my niggas.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. One of the greatest comebacks I've ever seen. From down 24 in Orlando to forcing a Game 7 in Detroit. Magic missed 24 shots in a row with only 8 points in the court. And now gotta see him in Detroit, where they get blown out the fucking wazoo. Another 3-1 lead down the shit, leaving us with our last series, last Game 7 of the round.
Paolo. I'm not gonna lie, niggas telling me Paolo had 36 the last game. He ain't sell. You right. Paolo didn't sell. His team sold. But still, it's like, fuck. They still gonna talk shit about Paolo, though. And that's the thing. So now niggas gotta hear Paolo criticism for the next year and shit. Talking about how he's the weakest superstar in the league, bro. Frank was out. I mean, didn't the Pistons have somebody out? Yo, Cade literally has punctured lungs not even a week ago. He shouldn't even really be playing right now.
Raptors versus Cavs. One could argue the most entertaining round this series. What
that was
for
sure.
Series this round?
Game 6 Oh my God, I watched the end of that shit live. When RJ hit that shot and it bounced in, that was one of the craziest crowd pop I done heard in a minute. That shit was teed.
Unlike the gentleman sweeps, unlike the blown leads, unlike the series riddled with injury, we finally had two mostly healthy teams, and it felt like it, bro. Shit was back and forth. Multiple games coming down to the wire. Multiple stars shining.
Raptors looking to force a game 7. Down 1. Barnes on the
This
move.
shit was so
Toss
clean.
out Barrett 3.
Oh.
Off the heel.
That shit was ridiculous.
Is this the dagger head at? And with the series all tied, it all came down to the last game of the first round. And the Cavs gave them boys some work. Damn, kind of wanted some better game 7s, but whatever. And with that, the first.
Yeah, I thought that game was going to be a little bit better. It kind of got away from them in the third quarter, bro. Like, Donovan Mitchell and James Harden started playing some real superstars in that third quarter. And then Jared Allen fucking... I guess the lights must have dimmed down to some shit because he started hooping, bro.
This round comes to an end. That was some good ball, man. But we are on to the next round. The Elite Eight. Is it what you expected? Doesn't matter. This is what it is. A lot more basketball ahead of us, boys. You know what I'm saying? But
hey, peak series so far, bro. Peak series so far. My predictions for Circus. How's that Knicks game going on right now? What's the score for the Knicks game right now? I think low key. Cavs finna come out the East, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks come out. But it's all relying on Joel Embiid. If Joel Embiid stays healthy, I got Sixers coming out. Embiid not playing around this year, bro. It just started. All right, for sure. Just keep me posted on that motherfucker. All right. Pistons would destroy Knicks? Nah, I don't know about that. I'm not too high on the Pistons after seeing what I've seen first round. I'm not too high. I am not too high on the Pistons. I'm going to keep it a beam. I am not too high on them. Let me check B-Real. What's the score? I think the Pistons next year are going to be really good, but the Pistons need to get KD. They need to get like a hired, they need to get a hired gun. Like somebody who just gets on that court and just fucking shoots. Who just fucking hits that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Either KD or MPJ. They need one of those two. If they get one of those two, I see them get into the finals next year. KD would go back to Golden State before Detroit. Yeah, they need to get MPJ, bro. They need to get MPJ. Or get Cam Thomas. They just need a pure scorer. They already got the defense. They just need a 3-and-D. They just need a pure scorer. Either a 3-and-D or just pure scorer. He can come off the bench for all I care, bro. I think MPJ would be perfect for them. Literally. MPJ can play good decent defense, good rebounder. They also need rebounding. Their rebounding sucks right now. And they just need a second option. Tobias Harris can't come back next year and be their second option. That's cooked. That can't happen. So yeah. Caleb Love though, but is he second option worthy? MPJ's shot selection is horrible. They kind of need that though. Because if you watch the series, the issue with them, it wasn't defense. Defensively, they were good. They just couldn't score for shit. If it wasn't Cade playing hero ball, they weren't getting buckets. Or Tobias Harris taking the, going back to prime Tobias, cooking up. Who was going to score? Jalen Duren? Asur Thompson? Like, it was low-key kind of cooked. I'm pretty sure they got Duncan Robinson. He's a pretty good pure scorer, but his defense sucks. Like, I remember him on the Heat, bro. It was stressful watching him, bro. I'm going to be honest. Okay. Let's get to this last thing. Story time. Is it story time, or are we getting straight to the bullshit? Story first? Okay. All right, so let me tell y'all about the first time that I sipped lean. Okay, now before I really get into this story, I do not encourage the use of lean, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know what I gotta say for the disclaimer. Don't sip lean. That shit genuinely is not good for you. It don't even really taste good. It doesn't really, the high isn't even good from it. I didn't really like it. I just did it just to try it out, all right? Let's put that disclaimer out right there. But second, isn't it green lean? Yeah, I don't know. Actually, okay. But yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into the story. This story started off when I was, I think, my senior year. Me and my boys were throwing a party. It was like, I think it was, what was it for? I think it was for our homecoming or our coming home, like our basketball homecoming. They called it coming home. It was for our coming home. We rented out a B&B to throw a party, and you know how it is with these type of situations, bro. Like, you know, you really, in high school, if you throwing parties, you really just trying to be free, live that college lifestyle, but like in high school, or just do something that's college based, bro. So we rented out this big ass B&B, had like 4 floors, rooftop. Shit was crazy, I'm gonna be honest. And we got the alk for it, we got the gas, and shit was vibey, bro. So I remember we was in the party. It was pretty deep at this point. I was on the rooftop talking to some of my boys, and one of my good friends back in high school, he used to like sell lean, like on the side. I remember his pops was like a drug dealer, and he sold for his pops, I'm pretty sure. And they would sell like lean, but it was like, I remember he told me it was like healthy lean. Because there's like that fucked up lean that will like fuck up your gut, and then there's like healthy lean that will like, it's like, it's not as bad as the other lean, but that type of lean, the healthy lean, is very expensive. So he would only sip on it occasionally. So I remember him and one of his boys were like on the rooftop sipping lean, right? And remember, I was out there. I think I was smoking or some shit, or I was, drinking or whatever. By this time, I was already fucked up. I was like fucked up. And I remember it was me and my boy, and he offered it up. And I was like, at first I was like, nah, I'm not gonna sip this shit. But then one of my other mans, he was kind of like, the daredevil of the group. He was like, fuck it, I'm gonna sip on that motherfucker. So he took it, drank some of it, and he said, yo, it's calm, it's whatever. At that point, I was kind of like blinded by like curiosity and a little bit of peer pressure. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna sip on it too, right? So I took a sip. No, I didn't take a sip. So I took it, shook it up a little bit, because I remember it was like a Sprite with the lean in it. And I started like taking big gulps of it. Let me tell you something right now. The number one rule of lean, you never gulp that shit down. You always sip on this shit. It's super potent. It's super fucking like super strong. You don't want to gulp that. You don't want to chug that shit. You want to sip on that shit casually. So I took one chug, and then they was like, yo, stop. Like, they was like, yo, stop, Cloud. What the fuck you doing? You're supposed to sip on that shit. So after that, I was like, oh, shit. So I took a couple sips and then gave it right back. And at that point, mind you, I'm already crossed as fuck. I already drank, I already smoked. I'm fucked up already. I remember after that, I was like, okay, it's whatever. But, I'm thinking I'm a G. I've never really been blacked out, fucked up before. So I'm like, oh, I'm cool. So I'll go back downstairs. I'm walking downstairs, and then I start feeling it in my chest. I literally just start feeling like it tastes like cough syrup, bro. Like, it tastes like sweet cough syrup. And I started feeling it in my chest. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? And the more I walked, the more I started feeling this shit. And even though I was already crossed, I started getting a little bit drowsy. I started getting like a little bit drowsier with the crossed. And as I walk down, I'm still talking to people. I'm doing whatever. But I'm really just trying to get fucked up. So I go to the kitchen, I grab another beer, and I'm sipping on that motherfucker while I'm talking to other people, right? And I get so I remember after I took a sip of beer. I remember I blacked out for a little bit. Next thing I know, I wake up. I'm on my bed, laying down. My pants are down, and I'm getting head. I don't know how these events happened. All I know is that they did happen. And I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key getting head from, I'm not even gonna say it anyway. But anyways. We moving on, all right? So I was getting head, all right? And I remember, the reason why I remember I was getting head is because I was getting head, but my shit wouldn't get up because I was so fucked up. I was like, damn. And then I remember the girl got up and she was like, yo, like, we can't do anything. You're not getting hard. So I was like, yo, never mind. Don't even worry about it. Just leave. So she left. So pulled my pants back up. I walked out. And then I remember this girl came down. Me and her were cool. We were cordial. We were cool, right? This other girl came down, pushed me in the room, right? She, this is like one of my friends at the time, right? She pushed me in the room. She was like, yo, are you good? Like, niggas was saying you was tweaking out low-key. You was going too crazy. We just seen the girl walk out your crib, out your room. And I was like, yo, I'm good. And then she was like, all right, bet. Lock in. Get back downstairs, all right? So, peep. Get my shit together a little bit. Sip on some water. Go back downstairs. This is where shit started getting crazy. This is where shit started getting fucked up. So, I get back downstairs, I get me some water, I go to sit down, and I accidentally spilled the water all over my pants. But I spilled it on my pants to the point where it looked like, you know, I low-key pissed myself. I didn't piss myself, but it looked like I pissed myself. So at this point, I'm like, fuck. Now I gotta go back upstairs, change my pants. I was too fucked up. I didn't even get to drink the water. And at this point, this is where the lean really started kicking in. Because I was like fucked up at this point. Now I'm slurring my words. Two of my homies see me. They're like, yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? Are you good? And then this drunk girl comes around, looks at me. She starts just yelling out, oh my God, he pissed himself. Oh my God, he pissed himself. I'm like, oh my God. Just looking around like, oh my God. What the fuck? Oh my God. And then the two homies, they help me upstairs, get my pants changed. I sit back down in bed. And now I'm starting to feel sick. So I remember, I think it was Alex. I think it was Alex. Alex, my girlfriend, Alex. My girlfriend. Not my girlfriend, but my girl that's a friend, Alex. Y'all, I've had her on stream before, right? Remember, it was Alex and Ava. They was around me at this time. They was like, yo, Marcus, like, you tweaking. You got to throw up. You too fucked up. You got to throw up. So I was like, okay, fuck it. So I went into the bathroom, started leaning on, like, the door or whatever, and I tried to make myself throw up, but I couldn't. So at that point, I was like, yo, I'm not going to throw up. I don't feel like throwing up. They was like, okay, go back down and go to sleep. So I went back down, drank some more water, and eventually I went to sleep. I woke up, it was like 5 a.m., walked around the house. The shit was low-key kind of trashed. I seen some random people it was random people just sprawled out everywhere, bro. The air of sex was in the air. It was crazy. Ridiculous. I'm gonna be honest. And yeah, ever since that day, I promised to never drink a lean again because I ended up missing, apparently after because here's the thing. So around 6 a.m. when people started to wake up, I remember my boy Zay was there. I asked him like, yo, what happened at the party? He proceeds to tell me everything, some crazy shit went down after I went to sleep. So after I went to sleep, a girl and her, I think one of her talking stages, when we're like talking in the kitchen, and apparently this girl caught this guy talking to another girl, whatever. So she ended up slapping him in front of the whole party. Like, it was bad. Like, she ended up slapping his shit. They got into a little argument, maybe a little scuffle. Shit got bad, bro. Shit got crazy. Some other shit happened. Apparently, some niggas going crazy in the other room. There was a big Waffle House run. It was like a lot of bullshit that happened. I missed a good portion of the party because I passed out at like 12 p.m. Everything happened after like 1 a.m. So, shit was kind of cooked. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of missed like half the party. But, yeah, after that, I promised that I would never drink lean again because that shit fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie. The thing I was most pissed about, I missed the Waffle House run, bro. Waffle House runs are so peak, and I missed that shit, bro. That shit pissed me off. But I'm not gonna lie. We did throw another party like 2 months after, and that party was probably the best party I've ever been to. And that shit made up for everything that went wrong the first one. I'm gonna be honest. But that's a story for another day, because that's an even crazier story. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, that's the first time I ever drank lean. I ain't gonna lie. And that's a lesson to never drink it again, because fuck, I was fucked up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. All right. Now, to the real bullshit. Today, we are watching the amazing digital circus. I've heard so many crazy things about this. I've heard good things. I've heard bad things. We're going to watch the first 2 episodes. I think I'm going to binge watch all of the episodes in this video. But not today, because I feel like watching 6 episodes in one go or one stream. So it's going to be broken up across the span of like a couple streams. Relevant information. Ashton, cut that shit out. But let's go ahead and get into this. All right, apparently this is the best series on YouTube, so let's see if it is. All right. Let's actually stand up for this. I need to have all of my attention. Let's stand up. There's 8 episodes. Yeah, I heard there's going to be like a movie too. Ashton, we're actually going to redo that intro. Let me actually... Chat, act like you didn't even hear that intro, all right? I got to be performative, man. I got to be performative. Act like you didn't even hear that intro. You never even heard it. You never even heard that shit. All right? Let's also, not going to be able to see the hat anyway, so I'll take that off. There we go. Okay. Oh, turn the back lights on. I got to take a piss real quick, too. Take off the beanie. Nah, my hair is low-key cooked. My hair is low-key cooked. My hair is low-key cooked. I can't. Is it an episode playlist? Calm. Yo, Iris, you must really love it. You must really love this series, bro. You telling me everything I need to know. I'm finna take a piss real quick and I'm gonna come right back. Also, chat, I've been thinking about doing like a challenge of trying to look max for 7 days. That includes hammering myself, taking drugs, doing the face cleaning shit, going to the gym like 2 times a day. I'm thinking about doing that. Should I do it? Should I do that shit? 1 Clav 9. Bro, ain't even washed his hands. Shut up, bro. You can see I washed my hands right there. It's water. Don't hammer your face, please. I gotta play into the character, bro. Don't you're gonna kill yourself? How to kill yourself, final boss? I'll be fine. If Clav is fine, I'll be fine. Fine, gang. Anywho, let's get to it. Today, okay. Take 2, chat. Act like you never act like that first take didn't even happen. All right. 3, 2, 1. Today, I am finally watching The Amazing Digital Circus, the most infamous and controversial YouTube series, bro. This video, the first pilot video, has 400 million views, and I'm finna check it out because there's been a lot of controversy around the series. Apparently, they're even finna drop a movie, so I'm finna see if it's really as good as everybody says it is, and we're finna binge watch the whole thing. Let's get to it. You're finna be like Jax? Now, who am I gonna like, chat? He's gonna be my favorite character.
Welcome to the Amazing Digital Circus! My name is Kane. I'm your ringmaster, and I'm here to show you the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping, mind-bending paraphernalia you've ever laid your eyes upon! Isn't that right, Bubble?
That's right, Kane. I can't wait to see what you've got cooking up for today.
Well,
okay, first impressions. Apparently, this is all independently made or animated. The animation looks amazing so far. For this to be like independently animated, I do fuck with that.
let's not waste any time.
But
let's get right into the show.
This kind of seems like it's for kids, low key.
Kane, is this one of your NPCs or is this a new sucker? Because if it's a new character, we're gonna have to redo this whole theme song.
I'm not doing that again.
My! It appears a new human has entered this realm!
Okay.
How do I take this headset off?
Why is the clown low-key kind of bad, though? My bad. I wasn't supposed to say that.
Keep grabbing at it. That worked for all of us.
What's going on? I put on some weird headset and now I'm here. Who are you people? Why can't I take it off? Where am I?
Let's just try to calm down. Everything's gonna be okay, new stuff. We've all been through this. You just need to get your head
What the fuck is going on?
Oh shit! Oh, this is not a kid's show.
No, my dear,
okay.
we can't have any of that foul
All right.
language around here. The Amazing Digital Circus is a place to be enjoyed by all ages. You, my friend, stumbled into an incredible world of wonders where anything can happen, except for swearing.
Wait, so I can't swear either? Fuck, shit, bitch, nigga, retard. I can't swear. Ashton, are you gonna Ashton? Are you gonna blur that shit out?
Oh my god. Well, how do I, leave?
Well, don't
That's
freak
banned
out
on
about
here.
it or anything.
No,
but,
apparently the word retard isn't banned on here no more, bro. It's apparently not banned. Now, my luck. I'm gonna get packed up for saying it, but yeah.
We don't exactly.
You can't.
What?
Shut up, Jax. But yeah, he's right. Welcome to your new home. And your new body.
A new home? What do you mean?
Guys, don't be mean.
We've been stuck here for years. Old Kinger over there's
Bro, I've seen memes of this guy. Hold on.
Guys, don't be mean.
We've been stuck here for years.
I've seen memes of this guy. Like the one of him laughing and then him turning evil or some shit.
Old Kinger over there's supposedly been here the longest.
Did someone say something about an insect collection?
That's why he's crazy.
That's Jack's cloud?
Oh, okay, now I get it. This is a dream, and I should just play along until I wake up, right?
Whatever you say, kid.
They broke my comedy mask.
So, Kane, we having a new adventure today for the newbie or what?
I'd like to give our brand new member
Pissing
a
on the
tour
grave,
of the circus
gang.
grounds first. Off we go! Here we have the tent. This is where your living quarters are, as well as all sorts of other activities. These activities may include...
All right.
Ball pits, mini golf, and more. And here we have the grounds. Drown yourself in the digital lake or engage in ridery at the digital carnival. Night, day, it's all okay. The choice is yours, a cosmic buffet.
You know, okay, in all reality, first off, crazy, Netanyahu star right here. But second off, would y'all want to live in a circus? Like, or be a part of a circus carnival type of thing? I would hate that shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like, that's all you gotta do? I don't know.
Is that all there is?
Of course not. This is the void. We don't venture out into the void. Not even I know what's out there.
Something tells me the void is gonna be very important.
We stay
later.
right here, where I can keep my hundreds of all-seeing eyes on you.
Nah, you're weird, buddy, because I know you be watching her change. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, what's his character's name? The Retainer. I'm gonna just call him Retainer. The Retainer files is gonna be crazy.
Hello, Kane. I love you.
Let's get out of here before the moon gets frisky.
Wait, what's that?
Whoa! Damn. Clean up on aisle U.
I'm on it, boss.
Why are you
Now that's crazy. That is crazy. That is wild. All right.
Wait. Was that an exit door I saw out there?
He's still looking.
Is that a way to leave?
What exit? If there was a way to leave, I'm pretty sure we'd have all left by now.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
He's still going. All right.
I assure you, there is no magical exit door. You're probably just experiencing digital hallucinations from your mind's transition to the digital plane.
I swear I saw it.
Digital hallucinations! How about we talk about something else? Like your name.
My name? My name is, oh God! Why can't I remember my name?
Nobody can remember their name once they enter the digital circus. One of the few things I
Why would you
don't
ask her then?
have control over are your minds. So all I can help you with is coming up with a new one.
What's my name?
Don't you worry your little head. Your new name can be anything. Hereby acknowledging that your chosen name and your names may not breach the digital circus user license agreement, stating that your name may not include objectionable content. Objectionable content includes but is not limited to sexually explicit material, obscene, defamatory, libelous, slanderous, violent, and/or unlawful content or profanity.
Goofy as
What are you
hell.
thinking?
I don't care, just pick anything.
Let's see. What do you think of...
I don't...
You're right, terrible. Let's try that again. What do you think of Pomni?
Not bad.
Sure. I think I just...
Gadzooks, you're right, Jax. We should have a brand new adventure for our new member, Pomni.
He talk too much, bro.
Ago.
You! Do you like adventure? Activity? Wonder? Danger? Horror? Pain? Suffering? Agony? Death? Disease? Death? Angel food cake? Ow! You parasite!
I don't really...
Since you're new around here, we're gonna make it a simple in-house adventure to warm you up to how things work around here.
What? No, God. I don't want an in-house
Bro, Chad, I ain't gonna lie, these
adventure.
characters is
Don't
low-key
worry,
nightmare
Zubul.
fuel, bro. I feel like I'm gonna see this nigga.
No.
I'm gonna see him in my... I feel like I'm gonna see him in my dreams tonight, bro. He's just gonna wake up in front... I'm gonna just be sleeping on some shit. He's just gonna wake up in front of me. I'm just scream. On some fucking sleep paralysis shit.
God, I don't want an in-house adventure.
Don't worry, Zubul. I'll make it something unobtrusive that you can still choose to not get involved with. Today's adventure is... Gather the gloinks! That's right! The entire circus tent will be infested with gloinks! And you gotta catch them all!
What's gloinks?
What are they?
I'm glad you asked, Bubble. They're small.
And what do they do?
They...
How do they...
Loinks are small.
I'm not gonna lie, I know Bubbles is the craziest eater on this whole show. Like, I just seen him eat some throw up and shit. He just ate a whole cake. I ain't gonna lie, he be eating everything, bro.
Mischievous critters that steal anything and everything they run into. Why do these humanoid hash browns do this? How do you stop them? That's for you to find out. Now, good luck and have fun, my little superstars.
Are y'all saying what? I said what I said. He's the craziest eater.
What did it
What's wrong with that?
Mean? Oh, that's just one of Kane's little adventures. They're just something fun to do to, you know, prevent us from going insane.
Speak for yourself. If anyone needs me, then f off.
Damn.
Oh, God! Oh, Jesus!
All right. He actually did fuck off. Okay.
Oh no, they killed Zubul. Anyway, you guys want to go get something to eat?
Oh, wait! We should go check on Kaufmo. I'm pretty sure he'd like to meet Pomni.
My impenetrable fortress!
You want to come with us to check on Kaufmo?
No, not really. I think Kaufmo's gone insane. Last time I spoke with him, he was rambling endlessly about some exit. Kind of like you, Pomni. You might be going insane too.
But wait, wouldn't that more likely mean the exit does exist?
Could also mean you just have a jump start and losing your mind.
What about Zubul? Well, I think I'd like to ask him about it, if this was real, which it isn't, because it's a dream.
She still thinks this is a dream.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, me, this devious ass look.
Doing whatever, as long as I get to see funny things happen to people. Ow. Okay, I've already had enough of these things. You, me, and Pomni will go check on Kaufmo, which leaves Crybaby and Hoo-Ha together to go handle the Zubul situation.
Do you think pairing them up together is a good idea?
Of course I do. They're the two most mentally stable and capable characters to be paired together. Come on, ladies, let's go harass the clown.
My comedy mask is broken again.
Hey, what's the bunny's name again? I low-key like his character.
So, this is where we all live.
His teeth is low-key fucked up, though. Like, why his teeth so yellow, bro? Does he not brush his teeth? I think he'd be eating straight beeswax or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, well, where we all sleep at night. Even though we don't
Jack's
really need to
funny.
sleep, it's sometimes nice to kind of take a break from everything and have a bit of a routine, you know? I'm sure there'll be one
Wow, you got a Gracie Bond booty?
Look,
What the hell?
you already got one.
I still don't understand about the adventures. Why even go on them at all? Why not try to find a way to leave?
Well, we usually do when we first arrive, but after a while you start to realize that you really can't leave, and constantly chasing an unattainable goal will start driving you a bit crazy. And eventually you get to asking what the point of anything is,
this
and
genuinely
you
sounds
completely
like
lose
hell.
sight of who you are and why you're
can't
even alive.
leave,
And
you gotta
when you reach your
entertain.
breaking point, something really terrible can happen.
You can clearly see the anxiety. This sounds like hell. I'm gonna be honest. I low-key kind of feel bad for these characters now.
But that's not something we need to deal with today. Above anything else, the
We
adventures
in
give us
Arkham
something
with
to
this
do
one?
that keeps our minds healthy and stimulated.
Thank goodness this is all a dream, right, Pomni?
You and me both, gang. I'm overstimulated as fuck right now.
Why are we here again? What are we doing?
We're getting one of our friends.
Okay.
Huh. Maybe he's not in his room? I hope he's all right.
Don't worry, Dollface. I've got a key to his room.
Wait, why?
always smiling. Why you so
shouldn't
happy,
have keys to
gang?
anyone's room.
Nah, I've got keys everywhere, and you've all been fine. By the way, I may have left something in your room today, so let me know if you find it.
So you just be sneaking into other people's room? Yo, I'm gonna be honest, Jax. We gotta keep our eye on you. Why the fuck you got keys to everybody's rooms, bro? What you be doing, gang?
You're not afraid of centipedes, are you?
Jax! That's literally my only fear. Why would you do this?
What? It could be a completely unrelated question. You'll never know until it's too late.
So this is hell. This is hell. This is literally the fucking underworld, bro. I'm expecting to see Satan pop out the cut with like 13 bad bitches or some shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, this is hell.
I've been looking for this. Thanks for keeping an eye on it, Coffee.
Yeah, go ahead and close the door, Di.
Oh, Kaufmo's been obstructed. That's okay.
What is that?
Let's go ahead and close that door.
It might be that terrible thing I was talking about earlier.
Yeah,
When you
like,
reach your breaking
yo,
point.
close them doors.
Okay, wait.
Yeah,
Maybe there's still time to fix-
y'all survival skills is horrible. Close them doors. What are we talking about?
So we get Kane. Whoa, Kaufmo, listen. I know we didn't always get along, like when you called me out for fake laughing at your jokes. I swear I really did think they were funny. I was just having
Why are you yapping? Run! What are y'all doing? Yep, you deserve it. That's your fault. Damn, all right, shit.
Hey,
Now she's glitching.
Thank you.
Why are you still standing there? Go! Is everybody in this show just stupid? Run!
Help me out here.
You see your fucking employee. You see your coworker just got packed up. She got her ass beat so bad that she's literally glitching out. She's glitching out of the Matrix, and yet you still are sitting there. Run! What are we doing?
You don't want to.
And now you got the cheese touch. You cooked too. God damn. See, you should have just ran. Damn. Okay, hold on. Why is she kind of dodging these motherfuckers? Oh. The Juke of Doom and Despair. Hold on. Why she kind of cook this shit though? Hold on. God damn, I gotta stop exiting out of this shit. Okay. Let's go back. You gotta cook this shit. Take his ass out. Hey, the Titans might need you. I ain't gonna lie. You might be playing on the wrong field, bruh. That Hezzy was clean. Get her a fucking Lakers contract today.
I don't know what I'm looking at here.
We saw Gloink carry one of Zubal's pieces down there, remember?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for the recap. Boy, we're not very good at this, are we?
So, every single scene is reaffirming my point that this is hell. Because what do you mean you have a random black circle in the floor with people just screaming out of that motherfucker? Does this not scream hell to y'all? What are we talking about? This shit's scary.
Sup, fellas?
Jax! We found the Zubal hole.
Cool.
How is Kaufmo doing?
People just straight getting tortured down there, bro.
For not laughing at his jokes.
Oh, he's doing great. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen him this happy before.
Well, it's good to know he hasn't
like shit.
completely
I fuck
lost
with it,
his
though.
mind.
He actually asked me to give you this.
L Mans of Doom and Despair. I know he the villain. I know he the secret villain in this whole show. On God, you ain't have to do that, bro.
He actually asked me to give you this.
You just want to fuck with people, bro. Spare. Oh, never mind. Damn. What the spare thing do to you, bro? Yeah, this is hell. This is hell.
An insect collection?
This is hell. What are we doing?
I think it's a nest.
Every single scene just gets creepier and creepier.
Ragatha? That was your name, right?
Yeah, she still got the concussion, I ain't gonna lie. CTE of Doom and Despair, bro.
Look,
She cooked.
I didn't mean to leave you behind like that. I just...
She got that AB Antonio Brown Gronkowski.
I didn't know what to
Aaron
do.
Hernandez CTE, bro.
It's
That
okay.
shit tough.
What you need to do right now is find Kane. He'll be able to fix me up and take care of Kaufmo.
Okay, but where can I find him?
I don't really know. Just look around and call for him, I suppose.
Okay, I'll get him. You just stay right there. Not that you can really move or anything. Just hang in there. I'll be right back. I promise.
Cool. Oh, so Pommy, I'm sorry your first day here had to be so terrible.
Well, at least she knows what she's getting herself into. I'm gonna be honest. Seems like this is just an everyday thing, to be honest with you. Shit.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna go get Kane now. Hello? Kane? We have a bit of an issue here!
Bro, you think Kane gonna solve this shit? Man, Kane in his room doing coke right now, bro. You know how stressful this shit gotta be? He either doing coke or he's smoking a mean J right now, bro. Seeing how this world is, and he's probably the manager of this whole motherfucker, he gotta be stressed, bro. That boy drinking him, see, that boy at the bar drinking straight fucking Jack Daniels right now. I was about to say this is the most peaceful room in this whole motherfucker. Even this room got some fucked up shit with it. Damn. She's getting her ass beat.
Kane?
Well, you're done.
What form of non-Gloinkinian mass dares
I'm sorry, what the fuck is that?
of the Gloink Queen?
Oh, is that who you are? You know, you could have asked for my consent before forcing me to see something so completely and utterly disgusting.
How despicable! A rabbitoid that runs its mouth in the presence of my royal figure.
Well, as a royal myself, I would like to kindly
It's a
ask
Gorlock the Destroyer.
Oh, look, there's Zubul. Hi, Zubul. Help me, you idiots!
Kinda rude, Zubul. Now I don't want to help you.
Well,
No, I always lose.
Yes!
I feel bad for her, bro. Whoa.
Oh.
Hey! King are you, mother... I'll be fine.
What is going on right now?
Gotta hide.
Damn, whoa.
God, where's Kane?
Exit. Well, you know what to do. Go ahead and get out of this hell. That's God trying to help you, bro. Come on. Get out of there. Well. And now we in the back rooms. Oh, fuck. It's for sure a trap. Yep, it's a trap. Now you in the back rooms. Oh, you're cooked. You're fried. Damn, what the square do? I mean, triangle.
Assortment of colorful characters. Do you not realize?
I just know his breath stink, bro. Like, I could just smell it through the screen, bro. I can just tell by the way you don't take care of yourself. You got pimples in your butt. You got multiple eyes. You got little green spots of fucking nastiness. I know you just musty as shit.
Why is that everything must be gloinks? I am gloinks. You will be gloinks. God will
That's a
be
lady?
gloinks.
Wait, okay, hold on. If this a lady... Yeah, you still stink, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
This is dumb and weird.
Well, even yet, you're still watching it.
I'm not here for the adventure or anything. I'm just here to hide from the...
Whoa. Wait, hold on.
I'm just here to hide from the...
Okay, so this is their mouth, right? Well, then what is this? Is that their ass? Did this guy hit them so hard that not only was her mouth spread open, but her ass spread open? That's kind of crazy to think about, bro. Or is that a separate mouth? That's the coochie? That's crazy, gang. I don't know.
Oh, thank God you're okay. You didn't experience a game show in there, did you?
What are you talking about?
Damn. Fight back. Shit.
What's happening?
Fight back.
It's just Kaufmo. Don't worry
Is
about
this
it.
not like domestic violence?
Kaufmo abstracted?
Nah, he's fine.
You're right.
This is
We
assault.
gotta get out of here.
Guys, over there.
Somebody make an Astro Dior video.
Ladies first. No, wait, why would I say that?
The situation is crazy. Fuck it. Make it the collab video.
Wait, Pomni's not even here? Wasn't this whole thing for her?
Be quiet. I can't hear the escalator.
Quad, I can't hear the escalator. It's crazy. Craziest way. That's a crazy way to tell somebody shut the fuck up. I ain't gonna lie, gang. You cooked, bro. Just go back. Just go back. No escaping. You're getting lost. Yo, imagine if there was a prison like this and you actually you escaped. Imagine if like they made the back rooms a prison, and like even if you do end up escaping, it's just endless doors that you're just running through, and you never get out. I ain't gonna lie, that would be so fucking crazy. At that point, just live and die in that prison. I've been crazy in prison all the time. Okay. Finally escaped, I guess. She's in a void, though. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Oh, shit. That's really kind of cool, though.
Oh, Bubble, you always know how to make me say this exact sentence.
Wait, are they? Is this a date?
Gasp! An alert on my Wacky Watch at this hour?
They got a little promo for this shit.
Oh
That's
no!
crazy.
Someone's venturing out into the void! They'll get totally spoiled! There you go!
She did all of that effort to escape. And as soon as she finally fucking left and she got somewhere, he instantly brought her back to hell. Oh, I would hate that shit. She went through all of that just to get right back where she started.
Now what the heck happened around here? Oh yeah, my doing.
Kane! Kaufmo went through a sort of kaufmosis and abstracted.
Kaufmo abstracted? Why didn't anybody tell me? and into the cellar you go.
Oh, so that's where all of the whatchamacallit? That's where all of the people who I guess go insane go. It's like the insane asylum. It's like that's like the fucking. So it basically is hell. When you're tired of doing the same thing over and over again, you get sent down there. That's kind of crazy, bro. That's sad.
Man, I can't believe Kaufmo just gave up like that. I mean, no offense, Kinger, but I always thought you would be next.
Thank you.
Guess it just goes to show you can't rely on Kinger for anything.
Damn.
I am in so much pain.
Oop. Oh, so he's Satan then. If you can control everything, you must be Satan. You the leader of this whole motherfucker. Damn.
I do have to apologize for lying about the exit. I knew how much all of you have been wanting there to be one, but, I was having so much trouble figuring out what to put on the other side, and
yeah, he's the AI remaster.
Finishing it. And you know how I never like letting people see my unfinished work, especially if it leads you out into the void. Anyway, looks like you defeated the Gloik Queen, so I guess the adventure's over. Your reward is a delicious digital feast cooked by our head bubble chef.
With all the love I'm legally allowed to give.
You know, I am pretty hungry.
You didn't even do anything.
So what? I can still be hungry.
Well, not really, because we don't need to eat, drink, or sleep in this digital world. So the digital food here only gives off the virtual sensation of eating without any of the nutritional benefits.
Sheesh, lay off it.
Wouldn't that wouldn't be the worst thing ever though? Because that means you can eat whatever the fuck you want to and you wouldn't feel bad about it, or you wouldn't feel bad after. So you can eat as much fried chicken as you want. Why would I instantly go to fried chicken? Proving the stereotypes.
Since when are you an expert on the digital world?
Expert on the what?
Yeah, she just realized there's no way out of this one. She cooked. Oh, yeah. This is hell. That's hell. Amazing animation. No, that's an interesting pilot episode. Let's go ahead and get to the second one. Brief thoughts about this episode. Yeah, this is hell. I would hate to be in a situation where I'm stuck in that. That's tough though. Like you're just trapped in a digital world. You can't do anything. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie. But I think it's calm. The interesting fact about it, one of the most interesting things about it to me is that when a character gives up, they are just disposed of. So even when you give up or quote unquote commit, delete yourself, you're still trapped in a world, bro. There's no real escape to it. So it doesn't really make sense to just give up. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, let's get to episode 2. I'm very intrigued on this. Where do you think this whole series is leading? I know a lot of you have already seen this shit, but for the people who haven't, where do you think this is leading? For the people who have seen this, please don't spoil me, man. I'm not even finna read the comments because I don't want to get spoiled. Let's get to episode 2. We're only doing 2 episodes today, and we're just gonna get through. I'm gonna try to get through 2 episodes per stream. So next stream we're gonna watch 2. The stream after we're gonna watch 2, and then Monday we'll finish it potentially. All right. Kane has to be the bad guy. That's what I'm assuming. But Kane could just be trapped like the rest of them. But instead of, being a regular person, he chose to just, be the leader of the system. You never know. But I think, he might be the bad guy. I would have watched Jax, though. Jax seems like he could be mischievous, man. But usually the evil person in these type of shows is the person you least expected. So maybe it's the redhead girl or something. I don't know.
Welcome to the amazing digital circus!
Pomni?
Pomni.
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 Pomni! Oh, my bad.
Hello?
What the hell?
No! Kate! Somebody help me! Please!
Looks like our new friend's already abstracted.
Well, I guess we're not all cut out for it.
I don't even remember her name, honestly.
Damn. So like I said, yeah, being extracted is like the worst thing you could do. That's like when you die. Interesting. It's like venom. And I guess you get sent to the gulag of that hot breath sloppy thing down there to, I guess she'll just feast on you. I don't know. Weird shit.
Hey, Pomni, how'd you sleep? Are you still sleeping? I'll let you get back to it if you are. There she is. Hope you're doing all right.
I wonder if they
I know
actually feel the
yesterday was a bit of a doozy.
satisfaction of sleeping, or is it just like or if maybe it's sleeping just a void to them too? I don't know. I wonder how it feels to sleep for them.
A doozy.
Oh, and don't worry about the whole abandoning me for the exit thing. It's perfectly understandable what you were going through at the time, and there's no hard feelings. You're all good.
Huh?
Well, let's forget about all that. Kane's got a new adventure today, and judging by what he's been teasing, it seems like it's gonna be a fun one.
Today's adventure is Candy Carrier Chaos!
Okay.
That's right. The Candy Canyon Kingdom's been robbed of their most valuable resource, maple syrup! It's up to you to bring the rotten bandits who stole it to sweet, buttery justice.
An entire kingdom of candy sounds sticky.
Very sticky indeed.
Sounds.
Okay.
Bubble, you can't say that.
I knew he was gonna say some crazy shit when he said sticky.
I'm testing
Like,
out a
what?
new AI
What do
in
you
this
mean
one.
sticky?
It should be
I thought
57
Kane's
times
supposed
more
to be sweet.
immersive.
Ooh, a new AI. You don't want to mess with the new AI, Zuby?
Yeah, no.
Well,
kinda
sounds
walking that
fun. What do you
motherfucker,
think,
though.
Pomni?
She kind of poking.
So, our entire existence here is just LARPing.
Well,
Why are you all just
Is
standing
this
there?
where LARP came from? LARP. What am I doing?
The Candy Canyon Kingdom needs you now.
I told you he'd be smoking and shit. We in Candyland with this one. Why this music kind of tough though? Hold on. Yeah. Alright, chop suey.
wow, Kinger, check out this castle. It's amazing.
They've even got little candy bugs here. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, This place is
I eat the
great.
fuck out of the candy bug, bro. I wonder if you eat some like one of these candies pieces ass, would it taste like candy too? Or if like you suck on it. I don't like those though. Why would I even say this? Inside the head thoughts, bro. Inside the head thoughts. Let me not say that no more.
Ah, you must be the brave knight sent to us by God to help us with our recent catastrophe. That's us, ma'am. Your kingdom's awesome, by the way. Love the vibe. I like you already. Look, Pomni, we're already friends
So
with
did she get kidnapped by like Bowser, the candy Bowser in this universe, and now they gotta go save her?
princess.
I'm not a child. You don't have to hype me up.
I assume you've been informed of your mission.
Right.
The bandits that robbed us use a modded syrup to...
No, okay. No, Cloud, yo, don't get too sexual. Kids are gonna be watching this. I do gotta say this though. Yo, whenever I see dresses like this, bro, I be wondering, yo, do they really be like, you feel me? Like, what do, like, these dresses is tough, bro. I fuck with them, bro. Like, it's like a mysteriousness to it, bro. Yeah, let me stop all in my head, bro. Yeah, let me not even go. I'm not even gonna say what I'm finna say next.
Anchor, so we figured the best way to go head-to-head with them is to give you a war rig of your own.
No, I'm sorry, I gotta say it. I wonder what they be hiding under this dress, though. Like, do you got like a Glock? Do you got like a secret stash of cash? Are you hiding like a dick? Like, genuinely, like, I'm very curious, bro. I wonder if, since, you know, back in the day, it wasn't acceptable to be bigger or like fatter. Like, in certain eras, they wanted you to be super skinny, like crack skinniness, which I don't agree with, bro. You know, everybody should be what they want to be, you know. But I wonder if she had like she was like hiding like a fat ass behind this shit, like under this shit. Cause you can really hide whatever you want to, bro. I don't know. It's just always so like, you feel me, mysterious to me, bro. Like, what would y'all hide under this, chat, if y'all had one of these? I'm hiding a Glock for show skis, man. Gotta stay strapped up.
Is to give you a war rig of your own.
Ooh, violence.
What time period is this supposed to be again?
Here's the key back into the
You saying
kingdom
she
for when
dick?
you've
No, I'm not
secured
even
the
saying
goods.
that.
I
I'm
trust
just
you not to
wondering
let
what
it
she's
fall into
hiding
the
under
wrong
that, bro.
hands. You can count on me, Your Highness. Oh, please, call me Lou. Will do, Lou.
I call shotgun.
Let me lock into that episode.
Oh, God, is that the horn? Ugh, that sucks. Gangle, you drive.
Farewell, good knights. I have every faith in you.
It's a big ass Tootsie Roll. It's kind of hard, but I like that.
Do you think your mum's gonna pull through if we get all this back to the village?
I'm sure she will. This much syrup would save hundreds of people.
We won't know for sure until we get back to the village. She's a fighter, though. She taught me everything I know. Oi! Don't get too comfy, lads.
Oi, hooey.
Looks like they've sent someone after us.
Oi, hooey. Here. Oh yeah, I'll take that.
All right, Gangle. When we catch up to them, I'll jump over, crawl inside, and shoot them repeatedly until they're unrecognizable.
Well, okay,
I feel like that violates some kind of convention.
You're violating my ears with your clapback. Get driving, driver.
So, Pomni, I'm sure there's some way you could help out here. Maybe when we catch up to them, we could...
Gotta be assertive. Like this.
Damn.
Jax!
Alright, Jax is a demon, gang.
Ah, that's perfect. Just hold that pose. I gotta get something.
Jax, you...
You know, I swear there was some kind of bazooka back here, but
Yo, what the
I'm
hell?
having such trouble finding it.
Pomni, take this!
Here it is.
That
All right,
did
Pomni,
nothing.
you just stay like that, and I'll cross over.
Are you kidding me?
Nice going, Pomni. Now I have no bridge.
Aha! Gotcha! The arms aren't long enough.
Damn, bro. Loki a good shot, though.
This lot's trouble. Let's see how that rig does on those rocks round there. My arms aren't short enough to shift the gear.
Ooh, now we're cooking. Hey, Ribbons, up and at 'em.
I don't think we...
Aren't you supposed to be submissive and agreeable? Move
Well,
it.
damn. All right.
Oh, these fellas just don't know when to quit, do they? Hey, quit mucking about and get back up here!
Oh yeah, right.
You've given heavy butcher vibes, bro.
Everyone all right?
Can you repeat the question? I couldn't hear you over the knives.
Hey, Gangle, you should ram into him.
What? You should not ram them. Tommy's still on board.
Do it. It'll be epic.
Yo, Jax is a dickhead, bro.
Not ram them.
He's
Tommy's
a
still on
bully.
board.
He just straight up pushed her back.
Do it. It'll be epic.
Talking about, oh yeah, aren't you supposed to be submissive and just agreeable? Like, yo, do not let Jax around this character alone for no reason at all. Oh my God, that will for sure be a situation, gang.
Back here.
Gonna make it, yo, it's gonna be a fucking uneasy video. The Jax situation is ridiculous. I have Petit Flacco talking about this shit.
These guys are whack jobs. Let's give him some of this.
Oh, no more ramming? Guess I have to tell Ragatha about the thing now.
Oh, he's still up here.
Pomni, take this!
Bro, he is such a
Hey,
bad...
Kinger, is that rope attached to anything?
I don't know.
Like he always tries to help, but he always just makes things worse. I can tell that's the type of character he is, bro.
Let me check.
Well, just like that, mission failed.
I blame you for this.
What? Damn! That's a real life bully, dog.
What? Hello?
Where are they?
Anyone?
This shit remind me of Wreck-It Ralph. They be in the, you know, the scenes where they be in a void for that. That's what it remind me of. I know what you're talking about. You know, Ball Twin. Bro, that food smells good as hell. What did my mom make? I feel like pizza. So is that him? Well, you know what that probably is? It's probably just a different load file or save file. So like when this guy dies, his consciousness is just gonna transfer into this one. Or maybe this one is going to assimilate a new role of him. But the consciousness won't be transferred, bro. That's creepy as hell. Imagine seeing a different version of yourself. Just lifeless. That's crazy. She goes too. So they probably glitched out of the game entirely. And now they're in like the save file or the loading screen or some shit. That's interesting.
Huh?
Where are we? What's all this?
How do you expect her to know? She just got here, man.
I don't know.
She new to this
We're
shit, bro.
somewhere under the map, I think.
New to the
map. Why aren't you or any of your crew up here?
I'm not sure. Because we're not.
He do give me
NPCs?
butcher vibes. though.
NPCs, what are you on about?
You, gang. You're an NPC. Yo, this is like a moment when an NPC finds out he's the NPC. Or no, low key, he's this episode's antagonist. So low key, he's the main lead antagonist, bro. But once his mission is done and he gets defeated, what happens to him, bro? Does he go back to living where he lived, or does he just poof, just die? That's interesting, bro. That's scary.
What are you people?
They're the heroes and the main characters.
What am I?
NPC, my dog. Character development, bro. Damn, all his
Where's
boys
Mom?
with him too.
You have a mom?
Shouldn't she be here with everyone else?
Damn.
I can't even remember her face. Did she ever have a face? Was anything ever real?
Okay, wait. Don't think about that. I think there must be a way to launch ourselves back up, right?
Bro, he's hyperventilating, bro. That's crazy.
I want you to tell me exactly what I am.
Damn. Go ahead and tell him he an NPC, dog. This is part of the story.
Ooh, is everybody okay?
No.
Oh, man. Poor Pomni. I hope she's all right.
Poor Pomni. How about
hypothetically, if you are in a chocolate river, would you dive in that motherfucker and just taste that motherfucker? I feel like it would taste good.
For us, we're one tanker away from being Augustus Gloop.
What's that? My eyes deceive me? A delicious gift from within the kingdom gates? Don't mind if I do.
Whoa,
know his
buddy.
breath
We're not
stinks, too.
food, we're not candy, we're none of that. You don't want to eat us.
Oh, you're not candy? How am I expected to eat something that's not made of candy? I'm sorry.
Pomni always seems to miss the big gloopy monsters.
Who
That's all it took for him to let him go?
I am the Fudge. I used to live within the kingdom walls, but I was banished by that rotten princess after I ate too many of the delicious town folk. Oh, they were
Well,
so
I see why she
delicious.
banned you, gang.
Sometimes I could
Plus,
hear
you probably
them
scaring the kids
calling
away.
to me.
Oh, God. That just sounds like murder.
Is it really murder if it's delicious? Answer me that.
You make a great point.
No, bad point.
Why don't you leave this to me before I start thinking your hair looks like licorice?
Jax!
Oh, wow, it kinda does.
Low-key do, though. I'm not
Mr.
gonna lie.
Fudge, you seem like an upstanding guy with real noble goals.
Oh, I'm not. If you knew what I did in my free time, oh, you'd be sickened.
What you mean by that, dog? Do you indulge in the white chocolate? Like, what you mean, dog? Like, what? What would white chocolate be to you? Would white chocolate be like, you know, the snow bunnies and some shit? Or would it be like cum? Because, you know, it's coming out of... Let me stop.
As I was saying, I happen to know a way into
Check
the
his hard
kingdom
drive, though,
walls.
for Joskies.
If you'd be willing to help us out in return.
Hey, when did you...
Shut up, licorice hair.
Here, hide it with this.
Oh, you must be some kind of master of unlocking things. Come to free me from my outdoor prison.
That's me.
You
All we
are
need you to do
sick-minded.
is help
Nigga
us
talking
bring
like
some
Butcher now.
dirty bandits to justice.
I saw the Reaper wink at me.
Wait.
You saw the what?
I saw the Reaper wink at me.
Wait. Oh, what just happened?
Did he say Raper? Oh, the Reaper. It's that Aussie accent. I can't understand shit, dog.
You want to try helping out at all?
Bro, he having a midlife crisis, bro.
Are you still...
Let him rock, bro. He in a sunken place right now, gang.
Hey.
Literally and figuratively.
You okay?
No.
You want to talk about it?
What is there to talk about?
I don't just want to leave you here.
Why not? I don't matter in the slightest. I'm nothing. My life, my memories, my friends.
Damn.
It's all fake.
That's real, bro. Fuck.
This may seem weird, but I think I know the feeling. Well, maybe not the exact feeling, but feeling like you're nothing is kind of normal. I mean, people even feel like that in the world I came from. But you still care about your buddies up there, don't you? I'm sure they still care about you.
What does it matter? What do we have when you people leave? We're just obstacles. Created to be defeated and forgotten.
Damn, you low-key right, though. That's kind of crazy.
You don't have to be.
I never thought about the antagonist side of things. Like, when you're watching a show, you're playing a game, you're always so focused on getting to the next mission that you never look at what you're leaving behind, bro. Yo, them NPCs that you beat, they got a life too. They got lives and families they providing for, bro. That shit's tough, man. I low-key feel sad.
The circus, the place I'm from? Well, I'm originally from somewhere else. But if it has to be my home, maybe it can be yours too. The people there are interesting, at the very least. Maybe you could be somebody real there.
Why are you trying to cheer me up? How does this benefit you at all?
I guess I just don't want you to feel like you're nothing. I don't want anybody to feel like that.
That's real.
But I'm not even a real person. Would I even belong?
I'm sure you wouldn't belong any less than me. And I could use a friend.
A friend? You're a strange little character. Suppose I could give it a try. All I ask is that we don't tell the lads about this. They're a couple of bright-eyed yobbos, and I don't want to drag them down with me.
Yeah, that makes sense. What's your name, by the way?
Gummy Goo.
Wow, that's just about as dumb as my name.
What do you have in mind in terms of getting us out of here?
I don't know. Maybe some kind of glitch with the truck's collisions. I'm not really sure how we could. Alright, I'm just throwing stuff at the wall here. If this doesn't work, we can try something else.
You're the expert here.
I'm really not. But let's see how it goes. I just realized this might be a little violent.
So far, Chad. You know I fuck with it when I'm not yapping. I'm immersed.
Gotta say, this is a lot more anticlimactic than I was hoping it'd be.
What were you hoping for?
You know, like one big final battle, bloodshed, death, chaos, whatever.
Are you sure they disappeared? It wasn't that they fell off or something?
I can't say for sure, but yes, definitely.
It's not like the boss to vanish with a clown. Very unusual.
Well, that's concerning.
Well, if worst comes to worst, we could always ask Kane to find her.
We're worried she's having another horrible experience. She still seems really upset about what happened yesterday. I don't think she really likes me that much.
It's a lot for anybody to go through. Don't take it too personally. I remember how long it took for you to adjust.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised you remember that.
Remember what?
Do you guys have a second truck that flies?
Yeah. Wait, no, we don't. No, not at all.
Down I go.
Going down. Now the transportation is gone.
Couldn't keep it in, could
What's all this stuff?
Pomni! Are you okay? Well, what happened?
Yeah, I'm fine. I made a new friend.
Boss, where have you been? We got fudged. You don't want to know. Good to see you, lads.
Why are there 2 bad guy trucks?
Hey, I mean, now y'all could take one, take it back to the village, and they take the other one, and they go on about their way. That's what they could do now. Everybody
This
wins.
one's full of syrup, too.
Oh, yeah. Suppose it is. Well, you don't suppose my mates here could take this one back to the village, could they?
I guess. Since there's 2 of them, there'd be no real harm.
I'm so unbelievably disappointed right now.
Well, maybe there'll be blood, death, and violence in the next adventure.
Bro, Jax just wants violence. He just wants pure dopamine, gang. He's a dopamine fiend, bro. I feel him, though, dog.
Ha 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 ha, how wholesome.
Uh-oh, yeah. This is Gummy Goo. He's gonna come back to the circus with us.
Oh, is that allowed?
His reality was kind of completely shattered. I feel like it was the least I could offer him, opposed to just leaving him behind.
Hey, that's good of you, Pomni.
Let's take this dumb truck to the dumb kingdom, I guess.
Were his boys just okay with him leaving? I wonder, it is what it is.
Thanks to you brave knights, our kingdom will once again thrive. I'm sure it was no easy task.
You have no idea.
Farewell, brave knights. Have fun executing that bandit fella.
Yes, that is what we're doing.
Oh, hey, maybe I didn't leave the gate unlocked for nothing after all.
What? I thought he was dead. You still did that?
Okay, wait. You did what now?
Well, love to help you again sometime. Bye!
Bro, what? Oh, the chocolate man finna come and fuck up shit again. Ooh.
Welcome back, my little hard-shelled hamburgers.
So this is the circus, huh? I gotta get used to this.
Oh, looks like one of these guys made it through.
Wait, what?
Well, damn. And that's over. Whoop, shit. All right. Damn, didn't even let him explain nothing.
Oh, wait, what?
I know you guys love your NPCs, but if I start losing track of who's a human and who's an NPC, who knows what could happen?
Fuck.
Well, I'm gonna
And
go
she
drink
can't
water.
cry
It's
either.
been a while since I've done
She's
that.
a clown. I just peeped. She can't
Sheesh,
cry.
I thought he'd never leave. I'm really sorry about that, Pomni. At least you tried.
Oh, they already knew. They already knew. They already knew. They probably tried that shit before.
You know, he might be back in a future adventure. I know Kane sometimes likes to reuse NPCs.
Damn. Yeah, that's
Got everything ready.
Hey, you at least want to join us for Kaufmo's funeral? We like to have a little funeral service to remember the people who abstract. This one just got pushed around a bit with your arrival and everything.
It's the least we can do to honor their memory.
Oh man, I always think I'm prepared for these things, but then you set up the picture and...
I still can't get over bro just getting slimed out like that, dog.
Well, I'm already breaking.
That shit crazy. I wonder if it's like Danganronpa too, where if you died in the game simulation thing, you died in real life too. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on, bro. Like, so they're human. We know they're human, right? We know they're human, and there's a difference from them humans and then NPCs. But I'm trying to figure out, how did these humans get locked in here, bro? Like, maybe did they put on like a VR headset and then somehow magically they got transported into this world? I don't know, man. But I'm still trying to figure that out. But yeah, this is a good episode. This is a good episode. I kind of want to watch the third episode, bro. I kind of want to watch the third episode. Okay, I'm checking this shit out right now. Apparently, the last two that I could watch are like both 30 minutes. So that would be like an hour. The next two are 20. Should I do one more episode? The Mystery of Middlenhall Manor. One more, chat. What's this Knicks game looking like real quick, bro? Yeah, we do got pizza. Oh, the Knicks is blowing them out. If I watch 3 right now, then I have to watch 3 again. Fuck it, one more. We're gonna watch one more. One more. Let me get some pizza real quick. I'll be right back. Ashton, I'm gonna stop recording real quick. Hey, we're gonna watch one more. All right. I shouldn't be doing this, but fuck it. I like this. I'll be right back. Let's get to episode 3. How to get some food real quick. I'm actually... Yo, chat, I'm liking this, though. Hey, I didn't heard some mixed reviews about it. I didn't heard some people say it was trash and only sneaky people watch it and the fan base is horrible. And then I heard that it was peak. I'm leaning towards this peak side, bro. It looks good, bro. This shit seemed calm. I low-key want to fully immerse myself into this shit. I'm going to be honest. I only watched this because I seen Yo-Yo watch this shit and it got him a lot of views. So I'm like, yo, this shit must be something tough. And plus, he kept on telling me how much he loved this shit. So I was like, fuck it. Let's try it out. This is amazing. These first 2 episodes, I thought it was just going to be some bullshit, some kid bullshit. But there's actually depth to the story. And the concept is actually pretty cool. The first episode kind of confused me a lot. But this second episode, I'm starting to understand things a little bit more. So let's get to this one. And Iris was saying this episode is like one of the best ones. So let's get to it. Also, I got pizza. Y'all was interested? Pizza. Amazing. Olives on pizza is fire. I don't give a fuck what y'all say.
I can't hold it any longer.
Sure you can. We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
But it still feels like I'm gonna die.
Try not thinking about it.
Or you could toughen up. I want to see what your funny cartoon body does.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh, take it easy. That's you.
All right. Here I go.
All right, we've entered the blue zone.
Hey, there's something new.
Okay, we're getting
Aren't they
red.
like AI? Or like computer shit? They're not supposed to be able to breathe.
Oh, orange.
What's going on?
Yellow.
Green.
Whoa, look! Now she's turning blue!
She was already blue.
Huh. Guess the hue shift just gets faster.
Why am I the one doing this? Why not one of you guys?
Because something different happens with each person. For instance, Kinger starts glowing, Ragatha's hair noodles stick up, Gangle's mask starts spinning, and Zubul turns straight.
My limbs straighten up and fuck off.
What about you?
He refuses to show us because he's a coward.
I want to keep the mystery alive. What do you, the viewers, think it is?
Will you stop doing that?
What do y'all think it is, chat? I think it's nothing. And secretly, he's like the main person behind this whole thing, or main person behind this whole operation, or something like that. I feel like he's a secret villain or some shit.
Why is everybody just standing around when there's adventure to be had? Today's adventure is the mystery of Mildenhall Manor. That's right. This big, spooky mansion has been rumored to be filled to the brim with paranormal activity. Okay. It's up to you to solve the house's deep mysteries and capture all the ghoulish ghost activity you can. And for the first time ever, you can. Where's Zubul? I made this adventure really cool and mature, just for them. What?
The NPCs aren't gonna become self-aware in this one, right?
How should I know? I'm not the boss. Oh wait, yes I am. Anyway, everybody into the fractal noise. It's adventuring time.
What's that fucking me ball? I don't care.
Oh, this place is spooky. I wonder how hard Kane's gonna go with the scare factor.
I hope this adventure doesn't end up being another horrible nightmare. I'm not really a fan of horror, and I don't really handle jump scares that well.
Come on, that wasn't even
I'm with you,
scary. What? You scared
Honey,
of the
I'm with
vacuum
you.
cleaner too?
Hey, be nice to her. She's had a rough couple of days.
Her and everyone else. Right, Gangle?
Does anybody hear that?
Hi, I'm Ghostly, and I'll be your guide today.
Why won't they go back in?
I remember
Niggas
my
gonna start
first
calling me
wild
one
take.
Palmy 9. I'm already
I
knowing.
don't know why
Stop
they're
that
not
shit.
retracting though.
Don't even do that shit before. I'm calling it out before y'all even try to do that shit.
Adventure, you have to choose which door you're gonna go through. The door on the left is the normal door.
Rated wow for all ages.
The door on the right is the really scary door.
Rated for mature Zoobles only.
It's up to you to decide.
Oh, I've seen this shit on TV.
Jax!
Yeah,
I thought we were supposed to capture all the ghosts.
Which door should
Do y'all
we
trust the ghost? Yes or no? I'm trusting the ghost. You know, I know typically you're not supposed to trust the ghost. I'm trusting the ghost. Why would he lie?
choose?
Not sure. Let's try this out.
Oh.
Don't worry, Gangle, I'll get it for you.
This nigga is a stupid dum-dum. And you dragged Bombi in there too. Well.
Oh, that's the scary door.
Hey, I'm telling you, the ghost talk. Yo,
come on out.
The ghost knew what he was talking about, bro. Stand corrected.
I know.
What? Could you have done that the whole time?
Zooble, I just want to get to the bottom of why you keep skipping all my amazing adventures. You could end up really hurting Bubbles' feelings.
Bubbles' feelings?
Enough about Bubbles' feelings. How about your feelings? So, what's on your mind, Zooble?
I would rather not.
That's hilarious. Go on.
You don't got a choice,
No,
gang.
I mean, I've already told you what my problem is. You just never remember because... never mind.
My mind is a beeswax polished coconut. Nothing
Oh,
ever
we know.
escapes these cakes. So what can I do to make my adventures more appealing to you?
See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. All you're thinking about is your adventures. It has nothing to do with the adventures. It's more just... forget it. You're probably
What about the mental health?
listening.
Zooble, look at this cool bee I drew.
Where are we? Oh, that's... No.
Oh, wow. So it's the evil circus.
I wonder what this thing is.
My name is Baron Theodore Mildenhall. Hunting has been a hobby of mine for as long as I can remember, although one could say it eventually became more of an obsession. The creature you see before you is one I've been pursuing for years. Not quite a man, but not quite an animal. Something unholy, something evil. I took it upon myself to spend every waking moment doing all I could to protect my family from the creature, hoping that when I'd eventually killed it, I would be freed from this awful feeling, this inescapable dread. I was wrong.
You know, I'm starting to think...
How about we try to find a way back up to the others? Okay, cool, that's great. I love these adventures.
We could
Long
always
story
write
short,
this
gang,
thing
y'all are cooked. Yo, chat thirsting for Pomni is kind of low-key. Jay,
It's locked, of course.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't say nothing though. I did call her fine, or I did say why she kind of fine though. But that's before, like, you feel me? That's just first, I can't even defend myself, bro. Her voice sounds attractive. Let's put it like that.
Love that it's locked.
That's first impressions. Now Pomni the dog, bro. That's little sis.
Tuesday, December 4th. Although I had shot the creature multiple times in its vitals and severed its head to keep as a prize on my wall, my troubles were just beginning. I took my eyes off the body for what felt like only a minute. When I looked back, the body was gone. The creature was not dead, and it would be back to reclaim what I'd taken from it. If anyone is listening to this, all I ask of you is one thing. Do not let the head out of your sight. You have been warned.
Well, y'all are good.
This is some rather inconvenient lore placement.
I got it.
Y'all are
And this is some rather inconvenient darkness.
Yeah, it's one of these episodes.
What was that? Was that
No. Oh, wait. You mean me grabbing you right now? Yeah, that was me. Is this your hand?
That's my eye.
Yes, but which eye?
I really don't think that matters. Will you stop touching my eye?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
What happened?
I just remembered a really funny joke.
Bruh, stop that.
Why did you scream then?
Maybe it wasn't actually that funny.
Oh my god.
I think we should hold on to each other and slowly make our way back into the trophy room.
Sounds fine to me.
Bro, I know the animators love this scene. Easiest scene to animate the whole show.
What was that?
What's what?
That.
It's probably just magnets. Or a boat.
A boat?
Whatever the case, I think we should be completely quiet.
Okay, yeah, I agree. You know, you're really hit and miss with these things sometimes. Wait.
There's a fly in here.
Don't you think that's making a lot of noise? Oh god, there is a fly.
And gotcha! I think I got him. I can't see my hands.
Oh my god, oh my god. If y'all don't run
I'm
right
sorry.
now.
Could you speak up? I couldn't quite make that out. Tommy! I think this might be the creature from the tapes!
You think? He's so slow. Oh my god, he's so slow. GG's. They're finna die. He's not running either. Bro, is this Pennywise or some shit?
You look beautiful.
Oh, that is Pennywise. Oh my god.
Got it.
More accurate Pennywise. Let him die. I'm not gonna lie. He's being stupid.
Oh, huh? Oh, yeah. Prepare
He
for
gonna look
takeoff,
back too.
'cause
I'm already
this
on.
boat is going up.
And y'all are even cooked.
It's not up.
Now y'all are
It's
trapped
not
and
up at all.
cooked.
Why are we going up? Up!
I do not use my adventures to torture my guests. Any torment I inflict is 100% accidental, like any good war criminal.
We weren't even talking about that. I really
They almost
couldn't
fell
give
for the
less of a
deadlights.
crap about the adventures.
Then what
You
is
right,
your
Tangle.
problem, Zubul? I'm trying my best to remember, but both you and my brain won't tell me.
It's me, remember? I don't like myself. I hate this body. I hate all these stupid removable pieces. I just want to find something that feels good.
Oh, yeah, now I remember why I couldn't remember.
He's
It's
not the right person to have this conversation with, bro. Because he's just gonna troll.
because that problem is already solved. Simply swap out your undesirable Zubul parts for better ones.
I've been trying to find parts I like since the day I got here.
So, back to the adventures.
Forget it.
Forget it.
Just forget it.
Forget what?
Kane, nobody likes your stupid adventures.
Ha ha! Good one, Zubul.
I mean,
Ragatha's just too nice to say anything. Jax just likes to fuck with everybody. Gangle's too shy to speak up. Kinger's insane. And Pomni, she looks traumatized every time she comes back from one.
Oh, Zubul, Zubul, Zubul. Making adventures is my art. It's all I exist to do, all I'm good at. And, what you're saying could imply that I'm bad at the only thing I'm good at, and that...
Oh, he's malfunctioning.
Be...
Whose therapy session is this again?
Oh yeah! We need to get to the bottom of your behavioral issues. I'm gonna show you some ink blots, and you're gonna say the first word that comes to your mind. Word that comes to your mind.
That does actually advance the story a little bit more. Because that kind of confirms my notion that he's just a part of this game too. So, he's just like them. He just has a higher role in this shit. Maybe he's an NPC himself. I don't know. Because Kane just had like a realization moment, bro. I don't know if y'all peeped.
Oh god, where are we now?
I'm not sure. cellar of some kind.
Things have gotten far worse than I could ever have imagined. My paranoia had driven me to the point where I was no longer the protector my
like a
wife
Discord
and
mod?
theoretical children needed. Jumping at every shadow, every noise, I ended up shooting the love of my life, mistaking her for the creature. It's ironic, isn't it? In my attempts to protect her, I ended up becoming the monster myself. Now I wait down in my cellar, no longer having anything to protect but my own soul. If nothing else, I will slay the beast that took everything from me.
How's about we take his gun?
Yeah, sounds good to me. Please don't come.
He's an AI. He's an AI.
Okay, I won't.
It's confirmed from the start that he's an AI. Oh, I must have missed that. And so is Bubble. Okay. So they're both AI, but they still self-realize though. You can see they're starting to realize what they are.
Looks like we've got 2 shots. Let's make them count.
Yeah.
Stay behind me.
What the hell? Oh my god, Pennywise is back.
Kinger? I think we may have a problem this way too.
Just leave it to me.
Double
I
trouble.
can handle this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this might be one of the worst universes I ever live in, bro. Cause what is this? Oh, solved that.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Which is what I would be saying if I didn't know that the creature was actually one of God's angels.
What?
Huh?
And anyone who brings harm to it will be dragged down into the cold, spiraling pits of hell where...
Bro, this guy who recorded the tape recorder is no help at all. Like, oh my god.
My soul resides.
You're just making it worse and worse.
Dear listener, but I need a living host in order to escape the Hall of the Damned. And your bodies will be my only means of doing so.
Oh, so he just lured them
No,
into the
wait.
trap.
How did he record this if he was in hell?
I hope you're ready, because the next breath you take down there will be your last, and your bodies will belong to me.
Now you didn't put them through the genjutsu gang? Meanwhile, they're just having tea, vibing right now.
Good
Having the
tea.
time of their
Sorry
lives.
again about your husband killing you and everything.
Oh, you know how men are. Always having the silliest priorities.
Don't I know it?
If your friends see him, I only hope he doesn't bore them to death with his endless monologues. That man could turn a 57-second story into a Greek tragedy.
I'll be sure to ask them next time I see them. Thanks again for the tea. I had a really nice time here.
Don't mention it. Feel free to visit anytime.
Definitely.
Congratulations, my little ironclad waffle cones! You've taken...
It's so funny how they just had one of the coolest experiences they've ever had, probably one of these missions, while the other two are literally in hell. That's crazy.
The pacifist route, and you should be proud of what good people you are. Unfortunately, we still need to wait until your other teammates finish their adventure before I can grant you permission to leave.
I wonder how long that'll be.
Not really typical of what you'd think hell would be.
We are literally in hell right now.
Yeah.
Hell! Of course I'd be in hell. How could I not be in literal hell right now?
Just try to stay calm. I'm sure Kane included a way to escape.
I don't know about that.
Hold on.
What is that?
Let me try something.
Those sperm cells?
Hey, there's actually a staircase down there. It could be a way out. maybe it'll work for us since we still have our bodies? Though I'm worried about
Or
what that
maybe
tape
that's
said
what
earlier.
old dead guy wants you to do, so that his soul can possess y'all body, and that he can go have tea with his wife again.
I'm just gonna try going fast.
Wait, Pomni!
Well, GG's. Oh my God! All right.
Pomni!
Pomni turned into a little
Get
demon.
out of her, you damn evil souls!
How's your wife, Kinger?
Hey! You alright there?
No.
I'm guessing the souls are attracted to living things. Just want a vessel to be able to leave with. Man.
How do you get her out of that?
7 years of computer science for this, huh?
Why? Every day I spend here is one nightmare after the next. I knew it would end up like this. He just wants me to suffer. I really am in hell.
Don't say that. You're not in... Well, I guess we are technically in...
She's been in hell, I'm not gonna lie.
How about we just
for sure been in
relax
hell
for a bit while nothing's chasing us?
I feel bad, dude.
It was my fault we went down this path, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry for that.
Why have you been acting so different lately?
I have, haven't I? I'm normally not too good with memories, but being surrounded by darkness always brings me back to a certain time. Right after my wife had abstracted. I don't recall the exact string of events, but we both ended up in the fort together. And it was dark. The darkness seemed to calm her down a bit. The harsh, jagged edges smoothed out, and she didn't seem aggravated anymore. She wasn't the same as before, but she was calm enough to touch one last time before she got sent to the cellar. I'm always taken back to that moment when engulfed in darkness.
You had a wife? Like, here in the circus?
Yeah. She was funny, creative, really into entomology. I used to hate bugs, but she somehow got me to like them.
Damn, bro.
It's not the most cheerful memory, but it's one I at least have control over.
And you really never know what people are going through, though. Damn, I feel bad for cooking them now, bro. I didn't even really
I know
cook
how
for
it
real,
can
though.
feel
But
in this
shit.
circus. Sometimes it all just feels pointless.
Yeah.
But it's not. Not if you have people who care about you. Good memories can do a lot. Hold on to them. And cherish the people around you. You never know when they'll be gone.
That's real.
In this world, the worst thing you can do is make someone think they're not wanted or loved.
I'm glad you're here with me.
Bro, this show gets so fucking real in the most random moments. Cause jeez, man.
You know, I've been thinking about that last tape. He said, the next breath you take down there will be your last. Maybe we can get through if we don't breathe.
I'm not very good at holding my breath.
Oh, and that's why they was doing breathing exercises at the start of this.
How about we try
Poetic justice, okay.
not thinking about it?
If we leave and we go back to the circus, you're just gonna go back to being crazy. You're not gonna remember any of this, are you?
Don't worry about me. As long as you remember it, Things will be okay. You're very strong, Pomni. And I know you'll be able to get through this. Just hold on to me. We'll get through it together. You ready?
W guy, bro. W guy. And him blowing lights the way too. That's tough.
Oh, Pomni, Kinger, are you guys okay? Was it scary?
I'm fine, actually. What happened up here?
Don't worry about that.
Pomni was very brave. At least I think she was.
Damn.
Were you?
Something like that. Hey, Ragatha.
You got Dory memory,
I
man.
just want to say thanks for always being concerned about me. I feel like through everything, I haven't really been appreciative enough about that.
Oh, thank you, Pomni. I just want to make sure you're doing all right. You know, we care about you.
Did you remember to get my comedy mask?
And now I'm just starting to wonder if the Wild West was even a real direction at all. Whoopsie daisy!
How he supposed to be the therapist and now he getting therapy, bro? That shit crazy.
It looks like everybody completed the adventure and they're coming home. Quick!
But that does tell you that, you know, everybody got problem, bro. Everybody need therapy sometimes. Sometimes you gotta ask the therapist how you feeling. Everybody matter, bro.
Pretend we weren't having a therapy session.
Okay.
Welcome back, my meowing milkmaids.
Why makes him forget? Yeah, I know.
Don't ever call us that again.
Oh,
So what was it like
That's
being-
why he's always in the dark, bro. I just peeped. That's why he's always in the dark, bro. Because he only remembers things when he's in the dark. Oh, so he's going back to remember his wife. Oh, that's sad, bro. I just peeped that. Damn, bro. I low-key fuck with... Nah, man. I fuck with bro. That's sad, bro.
Being stuck with
He's
the
a good
nutcase.
character.
It
That's genius
wasn't that
writing.
bad, actually.
So is each character gonna like have like an episode like this where it's revealed more and more about them? If that's the truth, I can tell this is gonna get even more fire. The writing in this is really good, bro. That episode 3, this was really good, bro. This is really good, bro. That was really good. That was a really good episode. Okay. That's it. Good first 3 episodes. I'm going to come back and watch episode 4 and 5 the next time. I might just watch 4, 5, and 6 the next time. And then we're going to end it off with 7 and 8 for the last 2 Sagma Sags. All right? Great. I've had a great time, bro. This is a great series. I'll fuck with the writing. If you hating on this, bro, you give it a chance, bro. I'm peeping little things about this shit. I fuck with this, man. I'm gonna be honest. So, hey, this is not the end of the video, though. Ashton, cut all of this out. Cut me yapping right now out, all right? Just get to episode 4, okay? But, yeah. That's crazy. The gun episode is definitely finna be his favorite. Which one is that? They got a beach episode? Now, that beach episode might be my favorite. Everybody getting beach episodes. Episode 7, yeah, that beach episode, that's gonna be my favorite. I can already tell that one gonna be my favorite. I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? You seen everybody get right, you know? But okay. That is it. Appreciate you for watching. We streaming Wednesday. We're gonna watch the rest of this motherfucker. No, we're gonna watch 2 to 3 episodes on Wednesday, and then I might actually finish it out on Friday. Might do it earlier than Monday. I don't think I might, because I'm doing this, I don't think I'm gaming this week. I might, but I don't think I'm gaming this week. So, yeah. That's it. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank you. Skyrock's